nice. Welcome to my place.
What is up, everybody? The light is in my eyes. It means there's a bright future ahead of us here today for the Ace in the Hole Variety Show. I hope everybody is doing super freaking awesome today on this pretty decent Friday. It's been raining. It's been sunny. It doesn't know what the hell it wants to do. It's pretty much living up inside of my head. But again, I hope everybody is having an absolutely awesome Friday. I mean, it's Friday. Usually for this guy over here, Friday means the weekend. Not so much. Going in tomorrow to my job, gonna pick up some extra hours. I still got a splinter in my hand from the pallet earlier. Well, maybe we'll dig that sucker out later in the stream. Who knows? But I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm having a really great Friday. Regardless if I have to go back into work or not tomorrow, who gives a shit? Doesn't bother me any. We can have some fun here tonight. And speaking of, well, today, it's going to be awesome. I've got a package right here, right over here, that I will be unboxing here later on the live as well. You can see it's kind of up there in the corner. Live unboxing brought to you by Hinderer Collector 41. So that's pretty sweet. This is bothering the hell out of me, this splinter in my hand. Ay. These are not the type of splinters I want to deal with. It's those big giant rats that deal with Ninja Turtles. Those are the ones I want to deal with. But let's shout out everybody in the chat real quick. There's not a whole lot of them, but the ones that are here are the ones that matter. And speaking of matter, he's not just matter. He matters. And that is my good friend, Joe Prime, 1986. Always coming in first. Because if you're not first, you're last. This is driving me nuts. I'm sorry. She's in there good, folks. We're gonna have to do some operation later tonight to get this bad boy out, but that lighting is so much better. Joe Prime, 1986. He's gonna be joining us here in a little bit, so we can harass him then. And then we've got the one, the only. It's Kaz. I'll be a few minutes late, but pre-liked. Appreciate that, brother. Doe, we got the Doe man himself saying hi to everybody. I said hi to everybody. Man, I'm trying to give you a good episode to watch. We're talking about Beast Wars a while back, and there he is again talking about it. Beast Wars episode 11, the agenda season 2. It'll sync everything right up. Kaz, Ace, Bruce. No, Bruce will do it. What's up, Bruce? Hinderer, Quentin. What's happening, Quentin? Hinderer and Doe, you can look all you like, but there really any good episodes of. Oh my God, Joe! If I knew you were throwing harassment comments out there, I wouldn't have read that. You son of a biscuit. Joe, in all honesty, the first it hurts so bad. The first half of the first season was boring and sucked. When they go trans metal is when it gets good. Quentin, pour vinegar on it and the splinter will come out easier. Well, I didn't know that. I think I've got some vinegar downstairs from Easter last year. You can see where it's poking through, and it doesn't feel good. But thank you for that, Quentin. You know, I ribbed the Beast Wars, but trans metals rock. Yeah, Joe, you got Beast Wars in your collection. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Awesome. See, Kaz, look how easy it is and quick to get through the chats. It just... I'm kidding. Shots fired, though. By the way, I will be turning off the camera in a few minutes because I have yet to eat my food for the day. And like a good little boy, I am going to eat a turkey sandwich with cheese. That's all there is to it. So, today's little episode of the Ace in the Hole Variety Show, Ace in the Place. You could be too. You could be here in the place. I'm going to throw the link out a little bit, in a little bit, a few minutes maybe. I'm not really sure. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing still. But like I said, I've got a package I'm going to unbox. I did pick up a new toy today. Nothing crazy, but for me, it is something I'm like, yes, I was hoping to find that. Other than that, there's genuinely nothing new. I mean, I would like to talk about some movies. I would like to talk about a TV show that I watched. Like I said, though, other than that, there's nothing, man. There's really nothing going on. So, yeah, if you guys want to bullshit, you can bullshit. Shout out to the East Coast. What is up, Moto Viper? And I'm going to flip this off for a minute because I want to take a smash out of this sandwich. Not the most. It's a different turkey than I usually buy. So it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it, to be honest with you. Ow. So it's really funny, actually. I'm just sitting here thinking, when I first started doing the YouTube and doing the lives, I would always get it in my head that you can't have dead air. Don't be silent. You always got to keep going. Fuck that. If I want to sit here on a stream for 6 hours and not say a word, I'm going to do that. But that's not what we're doing here today. No. Are you guys telling me to cut it out of my hand? Can you see it? It's right over in here. I don't have nothing. I don't know where my knife is. Oh well. The hand saw is the best. The hand saw is the best. You know what? Hold on a minute. This will do the trick. Oh, chainsaw! I'll just cut it right out of there! Get it right out! Gotta get ready for Halloween. So I got my chainsaw out, baby. Speaking of babies, let's go back. What is up, Queen Bay? Is that how you're reading it? As Queen Bay? I mean, we all call you Queen Bee. But it's the B-E-Y-Y. Is that Queen Bay? Queen Bay? You tell me. You tell me, girl. What is it? How do I enunciate your name? Queen Bay, just pick it out with another piece of a splinter. Yeah, there you go. No, it's actually just pronounced B. Nah, not anymore. Queen Bay. That's how it's got to be pronounced. Hey, if over at Kaz's, they can get the Ultra Ligger and David Jones and all that. Over here, we're putting a little extra on it for Queen Bay. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you fight fire with fire. I mean, splinter with splinter. Let's go get a tree and start jamming a tree into the palm of my hand. Maybe that's why they call it a palm tree. Justin Timber Ace. It's May. He said the hard R on Ultra's name. Ultra Liger. But with an... Oh, I don't want to say it. I already get enough flack from people. It's funny. I actually heard, what the hell was I listening to? I think I was listening to the Bad Friends podcast. Someone on there said something about someone else was. Let me get the context right. He referred to another podcast as dog shit. I didn't see the world stopping and calling him a racist. I'm having fun. By the power of Grayskull, don't come at me! Ah! I don't give a shit. I'm having fun. Went to work today. What did everybody do today? Y'all go to work? Y'all sit on your asses? Y'all a bunch of lazy bums? I'm not judging. I'm just stating that there are those types of people out there. Like a good little Boy Scout, I woke up early and I went to work. I clocked in, did stuff, I clocked out, I came home, and here we are, hanging out, chilling and talking and doing all that fun stuff. But for me today, work was pretty much a breeze. My job is never really hard. It's just the knuckleheads I work with that make it frustrating. You know what? I've earned a job where I'm pretty relaxed and I'm unloading trucks and shit like that, and unloading trailers and unloading pallets. I don't mind doing that type of simple work. I have done nothing my whole life but physical labor. And I hate it. I hate literally being outside doing physical work. If I'm outside and I have to fix up my house or my apartment or my own stuff, whatever. It ain't shit. But man, 18 hours outside in the grueling sun on a fork truck, fucking doing all that shit. I don't miss it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't have nothing to show for it except to help push me to where I am now because of the money that I made. But my God, I don't want to be someone that's in their 50s slowing down then. I mean, I want to slow the fuck down now and ride the wave right out until I'm in my 50s or my 60s, It's only another 15 years away at this point. So I don't mind my job. Like I said, it's physical, but it ain't nothing I would shake a stick at. I don't ever complain. It's just the butt heads and the knuckleheads that I work with, which that's anywhere and everywhere. So you really got to pick your battles. When you're looking for a job, you can't really be too picky and be like, well, I don't really want to work with all these motherfuckers. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What do we got here? I have Splinter, the rap from TMNT Health. I feel like he would gnaw at my hand and just dig right through it there, Quentin. But that's good. I'd try it. I'm here for a few. Got to go soon. Woo! Yeah, I worked. I figured you worked, Kaz. Don't you work, don't you shine. Or don't work, you don't. Don't work, you don't shine. Work hard and nap harder. I can't read. I'm retarded. Yup, slow but hot day, but I made it. There we go. Nap. No naps. Oh, okay, that's where I came in. I have kids. Everybody go to sleep. I take a nap. I don't take deliberate naps. I don't go and say to myself, you know what, I'm going to go lay down and take a nappy poo. It's often when I'm sitting around doing nothing and I just kind of doze out, or I'm like, you know what? I'm going to nap right here right now. It's never let me go curl up or anything like that. So if I get out of work or if I'm waiting, like let's say, for instance, Joe's stream on last Sunday, I literally waited till the last hour before his show started. And I did. I told him, I was like, I'm going to lay down, man. And it was just a long day, and I was waiting. His 8 o'clock is my 9 o'clock, so it's a little bit later for me. And I crashed straight out for like a good hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes or something like that. Maybe not. So who knows? Naps are all right if you can get them in. If it exists in your life, take yourself a nap. But if you're a worker, if you're someone that's got to literally work, that's what we do. There was a lady I work with actually today. She said it should be mandatory that we get a nap break. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, you do get your lunch break, you take a nap. But you also are, for me, I work in a store with a bunch of beds and shit, so it's like it is tempting to want to lay down and take a nap. If it ain't moving, I fall out. Duck Dynasty, aka Uncle Si said, I tried to do his impersonation. I haven't heard his voice in a long time. You work hard, you work hard. Tried to get Uncle Si in there. R.I.P. When I try to watch a movie, I always pass out. That's me, bro. Legitimately, 100%. At the end of the night, when my daughter's home with me, that is always my go-to move when I'm tired. I'll be like, hey, kiddo, let's put a movie in. Dad's going to sit on the couch. You can sit with me. And then once I start falling asleep from the movie, that's when we're going to bed. That is literally me. What's in the box? I'll open it. It takes me 2 sessions to watch a movie. I got to put in a movie I've already seen, or I ain't going to do that. My dad said you can sleep when you're dead. Well, Doe, let's put that comment to the test. Your dad said you can sleep when you're dead. My dad, and this is dark humor, I don't give a fuck, nobody get offended. My dad is dead, and he's been asleep for a long time. The math is mathing. The math is mathing. I don't give a shit. It's dark humor in my head. Funny. Nap is the redheaded stepchild then. Do you know who Nas is, Hinderer? The rapper? Yo, what is up? I can't read. I'm just paraphrasing everything. Yo, what's good, fam? What is up, Big M? What's happening? What's happening? Not the gay one. What up, Big M? I'm hyper. Big M, yo. Big M, Bubba. What's up, damn Hinderer? Y'all are a bunch of crazy, wild sons of bitches. And speaking of that, I'm going to throw the link out there. I always hit the wrong button. All right, here we go, you buttholes. Yeah, Nas is good. That was in my formative years when I listened to actual like rap like that. Now the storm's knocked out 350,000 people are out of power. So we've been working nonstop. My third 24 hours. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn. Goddamn. I know we all just said don't be taking no naps, but goddamn, brother. Take a nap. Take a nap. What'd you just say, Kaz? I gotta shower first, gotta wash my ace. Don't be saying that. Go wash your calves. Wash your calves and get underneath your nooks. Wash your nooks. I'll hop on in about 30 minutes. We're actually going to be shutting down in about 30 minutes. So, no, I'm kidding. Big M, that sucks, man. That does. Damn, I hope they're paying you good, M. For real, dedicated to the go, suck. Making that loot. Make that loot, brother. Absolutely. And Big M, I've said it before, I think, and I don't know if you've caught it, but I do have a package for you that I want to mail out to you. Check my email. It's on my page, and hit me up. I want to... Actually, I'll just tell it to you now. It's Castle, CASTLE 1022 at yahoo.com. Hit me up. I'm gonna mail you out this this box that's been sitting here for a minute. The Playmates TMNT Turtle Tank has been reissued. Do you have it yet? If no, are you gonna get it? Yeah, I got it. It's right there. Right there, baby. Right there. I also got this. Ooh. Quentin, the reissued 4-pack. They didn't come in a 4-pack originally, but the new reissued 4-pack of the military turtles with the turtle parachute. So this is pretty dope. So absolutely, my brother, I sniff that stuff out like a hound dog. I'll buy all of it up. I'm gonna buy it all so nobody else can get it. Yeah, it's all right, brother. It's all right. Send Harry feet pics. Don't you fucking Joe. Well, toys don't pay for themselves, you know. This is true. This is true. Doe makes some good points right there. For the love of God, hit the boy up. For the love of God. He just wants you to hit him up. For the... I hope that's the reference you're making, TKD Ball. Is that Chris Farley, Adam Sandler shit, because Joe made a reference to that one time and it was great. Send turtle feet pics. Oh, I don't want no 3-footed fucking sewer turtle feet pics. You're gross. Y'all are gross. Yeah. Say hi to TK. I'm here, man, late but here. Hey, Frosty. That's all right, brother. That's all right. Now, I appreciate you and Tope jumping in and being here. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, Hinderer. You make sure you say thank you, sir. I made you a moderator if you didn't notice, and all of that stuff. All right, give me a minute there, special guest. So, very, very special guest for the show. I give everybody an intro, but I mean, this is just, oh my God, he's the greatest guy. Oh, God. That's all I'm doing. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Well, hey, how's it going? That was pretty good. I felt the emotion. It came through.
I was hoping so, man. I was really trying to speak from like somewhere I've never spoken before, and I just wanted to get it out. So
I understand. You were about ready to show off a toy. What were you about ready to show off?
What was I showing off?
Oh, I don't know. I jumped in like the second before. I think you were saying something about showing off a toy, or
well,
hey, I'm gonna share this with my people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Quentin asked if I have the reissued turtle tank. So I pointed to it in the background right there. I haven't taken it out of the box, Quentin, but yes, it's right there, brother. And then I was just showing him the reissued 4-pack of these turtles, which I've showed off plenty of times, but it's still pretty damn cool. I love it anyways. And I gotta say, you know, it really sucks that Playmates isn't going to be making any more turtle figures ever. But man, look at this logo that they just came out with and they started using on only these last few action figures. The world of TMNT. I'm hoping this is something Mattel is going to take and use and just emphasize on, hey, we're Mattel, we're making Ninja Turtles, but we exist in the world of TMNT. That's my fingers. I think that would be cool. There they are. Absolutely. And if anybody's interested in this, I've only ever seen this, the Turtle Tank. I've never seen any of the G.I. Joe stuff at Walmart for Ninja Turtles. So all of the new Ninja Turtle stuff go to your Targets. For new Ninja Turtle NECA figures, the Playmates figures, G.I. Joe crossovers. Oh, you know what? I lied. I just saw the 2-packs today. They have G.I. Joe 2-packs for anybody that's interested. If you don't want just the single boxed one, you can get them in 2-packs. I've seen, the only one I saw was Leonardo that comes with Bebop. So if you wanted the Leonardo that is Snake Eyes and, what is it, Buzzer? I can't even remember who the hell Bebop one was. It's Buzzer or Ripper. I think it's Ripper for Bebop. As one of the dreads, then there you go. That's a great way you can get that 2-pack right there. And I think it's only $10 more. The 2-pack is $25 and one figure alone is $15. So you can get a pretty good deal if you wanted to do it that way.
That's not bad. I saw those too. I was looking them up at on your favorite site there, Walmart.com. And they had just about everything. They didn't have that 2-pack with Krang and Donatello, I think it was.
Okay.
But they had just about everything. And those prices on that are cheap, man. I put all that in my cart. And to get everything was like $140 some odd. And that was throwing in, I think, that turtle blimp too, that is now $59 at Walmart. So I was like, well, I need something for him to ride on, so I might as well get that big, huge turtle blimp.
Wait, on Walmart.com, that's only $59 right now?
Yep, it's down to $59. It's still $45 at Amazon, but
Yeah,
last I checked, it was a couple days ago.
Yeah, but what was it, like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago when you originally showed me them? It was still $75 on Walmart and then the $45 on Amazon. So even if it's, I would buy it now on Walmart for the $59.
Yeah, I didn't think that was too. And you've got a huge blimp space that needs to be filled, I'm sure, somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have a blimp at all. So I would most certainly, if it's still up for that price. Now, how does it work? If you put something in your cart on Walmart.com and it's that price, and does it stay that price in your cart even if like the sale ends, or does it go back up to the regular price?
Oh no, it'll go up and down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't buy it this week. I'm a little too short this week, but next week I definitely might.
Oh, I understand. The other 2 Dinobots that I need to complete that G2 set, they're on sale down from $140 to $113. But Amazon has this deal now where you can set price alerts. So I've got it set to alert me whenever it hits below $99. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. They also have the price tracker. And I mean, its highest has been $140 and its lowest has been, I think, whenever it was $113. So...
Hey, there you go, man. A deal's a deal, exactly, you know?
And I need to hit that Ross again because the guy left that cryptic message with me.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I've been watching too many YouTubers go to frickin' Ross, and now it's making my tummy hurt. But what is up, Mosh? It's great to see you in here, brother. Absolutely great to see you in here. I saw a comment from Frost I wanted to read. I don't want to ignore him. And, you know, I'm doing something that... Oh, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, I didn't say hi to C Frost or Toke either. Sorry about that. Or TKD Bar.
Yeah,
how's it going, guys?
Yep, say hi to everybody. My only turtle vehicle is the reissued pizza thrower. Get them all. Buy them all, Quentin. Doesn't matter which ones you have, just get them all. And if you already got them, buy more. C Frost, I'll send you a photo, Ace, of the new stream set up for the podcast for Jenna and I. All right, cool. I can't wait to see that. My area rarely gets any of the good stuff. That's Quentin. Quentin, my area gets hit with hit or miss things. And like, once something comes through, it'll come through in an abundance. And then it's gone once it's gone. And then you never see it again. So, yeah. And that's the thing of like the FOMO and the compulsion buying, you know, mixed together. Because it's like, well, shit. If I don't see it now, I won't see it again, but there's also other collectors in my area that are going to come through and just, you know, scalp the shit out of this if I don't get it for the price I should get it for. So it's a very dangerous game to be a collector.
Oh, it is. I had a lady at the Ross in Kansas, the fancy Ross, tell me that she's got a dude that is there every day, right when they open. He goes back and scours the toys. And she's like, he'll walk out of here with a full cart sometimes. I'm like, damn scalper.
Yeah.
Either that or he's just like us.
Maybe, but I am going with scalping because when I go into a store and I buy, let's say, an abundance of toys, it's my abundance is normally like, oh crap, there's the. Let me just make an example of if I'm going to go in the store tomorrow and a couple of things I would genuinely like to get. I would like to get all 3 of the brand new Power Ranger Godzilla figures. If I was to do that, you would only see me at any given time walk out with those 3 figures, one of those 3 figures and something else, or some sort of assortment. I will never, unless I'm at a discount store, maybe even not even then, but I will probably never just walk out with a full bin of stuff just to be like, I got it all finally. Even I reel it in. Even if I went into Ross right now, I would have to tell myself, no, you have to get what you know you can afford. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. And like, okay, so my Target just started putting up signs for those Neatos, the squishies for the kiddos. You're limited 2 per person. I went in there yesterday. I grabbed 2. They had like 8 different ones, and I'm like, well, there's 8 different ones. I grab 2 different ones, and my kid will be happy. And then if I come back tomorrow, I'll get 2 more. She'll be happy. In a normal capacity, I go in today. There's like 5 boxes sitting on the shelf. All of them are empty, and that sign, I literally was looking for it, was taken off and put on the very top of the shelf where you wouldn't see it. And I'm like, these sons of bitches. Like, when I show up to work, and I swear to God I see this, my store that I work at is in a plaza right next to a Target. So when I go in the morning, there are literally, I will be nice, the physical demographic of the Pokemon scalpers, like the anemic looking people that are wrapped in blankets standing out in front of Target, the way too overweight, way too sweaty guy that shouldn't be that sweaty at 6 o'clock in the morning, no kids in sight, and you know the demographic. You just know them.
The Meat Canyon demographic there.
Yes!
Do you or do you not?
Do you have my card? Yes, 100%. So, now that school is out, there's a new demographic for collectors. And that are those Neato collectors, which are the little girls and the soccer moms. So, when I go to work in the morning, I see a very strange collection of human beings outside of Target. It is the anemic skinny guys with the blankets and the overweight sweaty guys at 6 o'clock in the morning sitting in their little fold-out chairs, mixed in with the moms in their Ugg boots and their tight leggings and their sweaters and their Starbucks coffee, and then their 2 little girls that are standing there all excited to go in and get the Neatos. It's, you know it when you know it. And my God, though, I'm glad nobody in my area collects Ninja Turtles, because I'd be screwed.
Oh yeah, last weekend when I went to Walmart, I watched a guy clear an entire peg of I was some Star Wars character. I looked at the Star Wars. He was in my way with the Transformers, so you do that polite shuffle around him, like, "Hey buddy, I'm serious. You got to move out of my way. There might be a new Transformer there on the shelf." So he finally moves down, and he like was freaking out. Pulls out his phone and he's scanning all these Star Wars. Pulls an entire peg of one of these dudes. Takes at least 12 figures. Throws them in his cart, and he takes off down the other aisle, and then he starts doing the same thing with the Legos. So I was like, "You rat bastard!"
Yeah, I see, and even I've said it before. I don't have any in front of me. Yes, I do. All right, even with these things here, these little Lego minifigures, I've talked about them on the video or in videos before and unboxings and stuff. Now with these little Lego minifigures, for people that aren't aware of, like, you know, it's just a toy inside the box. Really don't really matter what the Lego is. But the concept and the whole idea is this is a blind box mystery figure. There's 12 different ones, and let's say there's 100 of them in the store. You want all 12 of them, you're gonna have to buy 12 of them, in hopes that you got the entire set. It's a gambler's choice, but for us collectors, we are addicted to this type of shit. We genuinely love the blind boxes. I love my blind box blockies for my Transformers. I love my blind box Chucky toys. These, I love them. But there is, what we're talking about, scalpers specifically. For Lego, these two characters in the front and then the dinosaur are the three most sought after ones in this set. You've got the red Toa from Bionicle, and then you've got, I think this is, what the fuck is his name? Lloyd from Ninjago, and then just this dinosaur one, which is really, really radical. So with Lego, scalpers are going to scalp, because if they know there's one really good one, they're going to look for it. They're going to get every single one of that one. Out of the 100, let's say there's 10 of this guy. If a scalper's looking, they're going to get all 10 of it. And then out of those 100 or those 90, you're never going to get the one you want. With Lego, they have a thing where you can literally download an app and scan the QR code right on your phone, and it'll literally pop up an image of who the fuck is in the box. What? Oh, that's incredible. That's awesome. So it sucks for the people that don't want the shit to be scalped, because now it makes it really, really easy for those scalpers to pinpoint which one it is. But it also allows you as the consumer the ability, if you have the time and the patience, to stand there and literally scan, again, let's say 100 of them, in hopes to get either all 12 that you want or the one or the couple that you want. I personally, I spent on that series alone my 15-minute break standing in Target, literally scanning all of these fucking toys until I got 2 Bionicle, one so I could open it, and then one because I want to leave it in the box as a collector's item for my daughter someday, because I know out of all the Lego minifigures, that Bionicle one is going to skyrocket in value. And I literally bought that for my own scalping needs. And then I bought the dinosaur one. Shout out to Jurassic Mario. I know he's out right now. He's with his grandma. But I bought it for him and mailed it to him and stuff, because all the scalpers in his area cleared out all those minifigures and he couldn't get any of them. So I did my part and I checked them out and I got him one. But yeah, scalpers. What do they say? Joe, you're familiar with Star Wars. What does Obi-Wan Kenobi say about the Mos Eisley spaceport and Cantina and Tatooine and stuff like that? This is where you're gonna find the most vile and wretched scum and villainy and all something like that.
The most depraved.
Yeah, that's how I feel about scalpers, my man. Is just like, oh, you're the. I picture scalpers in my head when if I close my eyes and someone said, picture a toy scalper. I would close my eyes and I would literally picture the guy from Star Wars in the cantina, pig face, the dude with the mutated nose. That's what a scalper looks like to me. A chud. If you know what a chud is, then that's a scalper to me, right there. The cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. That is a chud.
That is the dude that took all the stuff off the pegs. Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory? You know
really.
Stuart, the guy that runs the comic book shop, Stuart.
Yeah.
Looked just like him. Little skinny. big nose. He's like, nah, nah. And I was like, you freaking, I should do something.
Yeah. Yes.
I've never felt that feeling. I'm like, I want to pick on this nerd.
Right? No, and that's what I say when I walk in my job with my boss. She'll always be like, hey, I know you're a collector. Are you like those guys outside? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not like those people. I have a life. I have a child. I'm a person. I'm not like those weird ones. And I don't mean to be mean, but there is a level for class, if you will, if you want to say the upper, the middle, and the lower class. And we all have our opinions, and I think scalpers are lower class forms of humans. I mean, the freaking Nitos again. I'll go back on that real quick. When I took those are like $5.99, $6 in the stores. When I took did she go with me? No. The last toy show I went to, there was a person that had a ton of those Nitos. They had the display boxes. They had everything. So you knew for a fact that was a scalper. You had everything. They were selling them things for like $12, $15 a piece.
Holy crud. That's not, dude, I've seen those on AliExpress. You can buy a case of those for like $14. 12 of them.
It's crazy. And all because kids want them. So now, we're going to rake up the prices on something that really, you could say what you will about a little action figure and stuff like that, and this being $15, $20, whatever. But there's a lot to it when you break down the construction of, a toy. $15 for something that's squishy? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, go get a teething ring for a baby and give it to your kid and say, here, squish this or something. Like, maybe it's lost on me. Maybe it's completely lost on me, but man, it's stupid. It's so dumb.
Whenever I took my daughter into the gas station, and the gas station was way ahead of this stuff. I think I had those things 2 or 3 weeks before they came out at Target. They were there at the gas station. She's like, oh my God, I need this and this and this, and the butter. I was like, what the hell?
Oh my God, the butter.
I ended up spending like $60 at my little gas station, and that was whenever they were $4.99 or $6. They were $4.99 a piece. And she's like, "Oh, can I get this one and this one and this one? Nobody has it." It was like the Dr. Pepper one, the Coke one, and the small butter and the big butter. The big butter was $7.99. So.
Oh man, they got the big butter, ducks, all sorts of freaking crap, and like. I bought like a year ago my daughter a big squishy cheese block. Mm-hmm. Now I didn't get that because that was the fad or that was the in thing. I bought it because I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool, just a big squishy piece of cheese. Like that's just a fun thing to look at and play with. I kid you not, Joe. When all these squishies started, becoming a big thing, my kid forgot she had the cheese. We saw it last weekend when we were in the mall. One of these little side shops had the cheeses in there. And she's like, I want that, Dad. I really want the cheese. And I sat on it for a minute. I'm like, no, I'm not buying it. But I kept thinking in my head, the cheese. We've got the cheese at home. And lo and behold, we go home and there's the cheese down in a box in her bedroom.
You had the cheese all along, my daughter.
These things, man. Now we can forget what toys we have if we get buried and we get lost in the sauce. But come on, you can't remember and this fucking thing is the size of my head. You can't remember you got a big squishy ass piece of cheese already? Like, ay. These kids are going to forget about these squishies next year when it's the new thing of like a pull toy instead of a squish toy.
You know what I'm waiting to... You remember those annoying things that, they were popular at one point in time in the early 80s. Those tube things you can't hold on to that are like little balloons and they slide down
No.
They're it's like they're like this long, and they're a little tube, but they're inverse, so you can never grab a hold of it. It just constantly rolls out of your hand.
Okay.
It is supremely annoying. And these were like really popular in the 80s. I mean, they had, like the tubes would have little ducks in them and stuff like that, or just all kinds of shit.
I really don't
I keep
remember
waiting
those
for
at all.
those to come back up. But my child is now into the dumplings. Have you got the glittery dumplings?
I had to educate my daughter on these, and I don't know anything about them, but I had to educate her on on watching out for really bad, I don't know how else to say it, but so again, when we were in the mall last weekend, and when she saw the cheese, it's the same store, so it's literally perfect that you even said that. The guy had, excuse me, now I have to say it as I say it. It's one of those little shops inside the mall that is run by an Oriental individual. I don't know the background, Korean, Asian, some sort. So it's one of them. We got all these weird little over expensive Oriental cool knick-knack anime toys. In the glass display case, there are those dumplings. And they're, for people that don't know, it's literally the food that is a dumpling, a toy. It's another type of squishy, but it looks like a dumpling. And it comes in like a small little clamshell style case, little plastic case that you just twist open and pop. There it is. Now, this guy is capitalizing on the stupidity of parents and the over ignorance of children not knowing better. What I mean by that is, in his giant glass display case, he had a bunch of these dumplings. All of those dumplings that were in the display case were all wrapped in plastic, as they would be with the label and everything on them. The ones on the counter did not have any plastic on them at all. They were all already, they just had the slip over cover. They just had a little like slip over cover to keep the lid on it, essentially. Now, where does the ignorance of the parent come in? Because kids are going to want to get, Mom, Dad, there's the dumplings. Oh my God, look at, there's a sign that says buy 2, get 1 free. And I bet if I buy 2 of them and I get 3 of them, I'll get one of the rare ones out of the 3, at least one out of the 3. At least that's my strategy and way I'm thinking of it. But yeah. the ones that were in the display case were not the ones that were available to buy. So my thought is, and I told my daughter this, he has already opened all of them, and he has already taken out all of the rare ones in hopes that what my strategy of thinking is going to work with other people and be like, oh, they're only $7 a piece. Let me buy 2 of them. That's $15, $16, whatever. And now we'll get 3 of them because the third one's for free. Well, these things are normally like $10 a piece. Well, why don't I buy 2 more? We'll buy 4 of them all together and get 6 of them. And out of the 6 of them, there's at least 1 rare. We're going to get the rare no matter what. No, you're not. Like, he literally already opened them and took them all out. And I could be wrong, but those are the red flags I look at where it's like, wait a minute, why are the ones inside the case not packaged the same as the ones you're trying to sell? And even the Nitos, because I bought my daughter a Nito, I don't think the Nitos that guy was selling are real either, because the packaging, I came home, my daughter's got maybe like 8 Nitos that I bought her from Target, and then this one random one. And when you flip it upside down and you look at the packaging and the labels and stuff, everything is almost identical except for 2 specific labels that are not on the one that I bought at the mall. And the texture's completely different than the other ones. So I think we got bamboozled. So
that kind of sound, and yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about with them being wrapped. whatever you want to call it.
It's like
what we were just
cellophane
talking about.
almost.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of weeks ago, whenever Zoe and I were out, she got 2 of them, and they were wrapped in the cellophane that you had to unpeel and everything like that. But he did have a bunch of them sitting back behind there that just had that little slip on it, and I was like, because Zoe said I want a fat one. She pointed out specific ones that were in the case that she wanted, so she got those that were wrapped up still. But come to think of it, I've seen that, so that's who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, and I'm going just kind of on a weird tangent with this, but my brain tells me these things because, like all of us, we're scrolling through YouTube. And yes, we watch silly stuff, we watch random stuff, but I know we all at least have seen videos of like, oh, this is fake, this isn't real, to where, well, shit, all right, perfect example. If a credit card reader at like your local gas stop, if somebody can put a fake thing on top of it to get your credit card information when you're putting it in, if that can happen at a gas station, why wouldn't the little weird, hobbit looking guy in the mall try to sell you a fake toy? Like, why wouldn't he capitalize on that? Of course.
Absolutely, and I'm sure the all that stuff that and they're buying it in bulk overseas from Alibaba, AliExpress, Temu, for God's sakes, I'm sure sells a ton of those things.
Right, exactly. What is up, cousin William? And I saw there he is right there. What is up, Prophet? The only way to get the rare is to buy a sealed display. Yes, exactly. And you know what? I already knew this kind of stuff anyways, but shout out Joe Prime 1986. When I first started buying my blockies, you literally suggested, hey, if you want, you don't want to get any duplicates, just buy that entire box of, the 9 of them or whatever the hell come in it. And you'll get the entire set right there. And that is literally how I got, I don't remember which one, but one of my rare Chase Optimus Primes, because I bought all of them in the set, and I said to myself, there's going to be at least one rare in here, and if not, I've got the entire set minus the rare. And two, I ended up getting 2 of them motherfuckers. Woo! So, and then Joe ended up winning it, which was, I still find that super, poetic. Out of everybody on the contestants, you ended up winning the Optimus Prime pack, which is just awesome.
I tell you what, man, and this guy, he stays on my desk almost all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
I just love playing with him, and, he looks good there, so. But yeah, man, I know what you're talking about with those blokies. I have to fight myself not to buy another one out of that Wave 5 that's been in my Walmart forever, because I'm like, I have so many duplicates of those. Every time I go in and I'm like, no, this is the one, and I come home and it's another damn Starscream,
Right, exactly. And these ones here, I just had the box, these. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I bought one of these, and who the hell was it? I already forget. Blitzwing, that's the one I ended up getting. Now, these are tiny. They're only $2.99. They're fun to get. If you're a Transformers guy, and you want to just, get everything and anything Transformers, absolutely pick these up. You will love them. It's just a guarantee. If they made little teeny tiny Ninja Turtle ones, I would buy these in a heartbeat for little tiny turtles. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
For this price, for that $2.99, it's really hard for me not to want to get more of these, even though these are not the standard blockies that I specifically want to collect and have in my collection, but they are just so dang fun, man. They're so dang fun. And they got their vehicle mode. You got Radimus Prime and his vehicle. You got Brawl vehicle, Starscream vehicle, Wheeljack's vehicle, Grimlock as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. These are awesome. And then your rare ones are, holy shit, 5 out of 144, Joe.
Whoa.
That is the Special Galaxy type Rodimus Prime, in the special Galaxy type Grimlock. So that means out of like 1,200, you could have 12. No. That's not right. I thought it said, I was thinking 544.
It's 5 out of every 100.
Yeah, there we go. I had it backwards for a minute. So let's say about 300. You could have about 300 of these fucking things. And you may possibly get 1 or 2 of those rares.
That's 30 cases.
That's insane.
Good Lord. 1 out of 30 cases. It was 1 out of 36 on the other ones, and you got 2, you lucky bastard.
That's true. But man, could you imagine getting the 1? Man, it's 5 out of 144. So but that's still some crazy fucking odds.
Oh yeah. Oh, I keep meaning to tell you this. You remember that Batman figure we looked at the other day? The Batman Beyond one, the red and black one?
Yeah.
What if I told you, and I didn't notice it at the time, that's a blokey?
Was it?
Yeah. I looked at that the other day because I like every time I pop open AliExpress, it's like, you looked at this before, you want to buy it. And then I actually paid attention. I was like, that's a blokey. Oh my God. I might buy that now.
Well, it sucks. I mean, not that sucks, but it sucks. I don't know if you've noticed, but the blockies that they're putting out in the stores now are like $20 instead of $15, like they started out as.
Yeah. You gotta.
Walmart
had mine marked down to 10. So
what?
Marvel ones. The Marvel ones.
Oh. Wow.
Well, they were like $11.99. They were under the $15 mark. They were like $11-12.
That's not bad at all, man.
I know. I really keep eyeballing that Thor. He looks cool to me.
They have a Deadpool one now that I would like to get the Deadpool to go with my Wolverine.
I'll keep an eye out for that one.
But he's $20, and I'm like, dude, I paid $15 for Wolvie. I don't want to pay fucking an extra $5 for Deadpool.
Dude, I know you don't. That Walmart's a pain in the butt, but if you go to Walmart, like all those big blockies, classics that I got, the ones with the light up features, I got all of those for $5 a piece on sale at Walmart.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I spent $25 and got all 6 of them.
This is my Deadpool. This is not a good Deadpool figure, ladies and gentlemen. This is a terrible figure. How janky his little leggy is. I got this. This is my Temu Deadpool. I got this for $11.
It looks good.
He looks good until you look at him real good, and then he don't look good no more. He don't look good at all. But Awesomeness Optimus Prime. I said that wrong, but just roll with it, please. Thanks for popping in. The only way to get a rare. All right, there we go. And what do you got here? What? Oh my God, I'm saying what? Ladies and folks and people that smoke, welcome to the show, Profit Director.
How's it going, my human friend?
Good. I kind of like this vertical camera, like this. I kind of like that.
Is it still screwy if you go sideways? Yeah.
You guys were talking about those dumplings earlier, and that's just the new trend, right? The dumplings are the exact same thing as those Labubu's from a few months back.
Oh God, yeah.
Another thing for low IQ people to change.
Thank God my daughter didn't get into those Labubu's at all. She didn't give 2 dog shits about those things. Which,
well, I mean, especially since they're just recreations of Manchichi from the 80s. They're just Manchichi with evil faces.
They do have those evil little faces.
They're kind of like a mashup between, what was those Richards, those like little soft fuzzy pets, but they had the clothes on them, but they were little felted hard plastic characters.
They reminded me of the glowworms. Do you guys remember the glowworms?
Oh, my sister loved the glowworms.
I have a 1/12 scale glowworm.
I don't know how I feel about that comment. It sounded silly.
The world's smallest line made a glowworm, so I actually have a glowworm that
Okay.
What is the average, like, when you buy those, what are the average price on, like, one of those little world's smallest kind of toys?
Well, the MSRP on them is $7.99.
Okay, that's,
but
I don't buy
them at that. I only buy them when I catch them at Five Below for $5.
That's what I was just going to say. I only really even ever see them at Five Below. And the only time I've ever bought in any of the world's smallest was at Target. And they were literally all on clearance for like $2 a piece. So I was like, oh, I'm getting all these fucking things.
Yeah, I just bought a couple of weeks ago, I bought the world's smallest treasure troll with the little gem in his belly and the rainbow hair.
Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna pick up the Chucky one for my actual little Chucky doll to have a little Chucky doll. I thought that was like, well, that'd be kind of silly.
Yeah, I have all the G.I. Joe, all the Power Rangers, all the Masters of the Universe, all the Transformers.
Oh, speaking of Power Rangers, I totally forgot I had this sitting on next to me. So, I'm a child, and I like to collect toys that are for children. And when Playmates were reissuing or reigniting, if you will, the Power Ranger figures, I got pretty excited because back in the day, I thought the Power Ranger toys were really radical. I still have a few of the original ones. I'm not a fan of the actual way they have the head flipping Rangers. I never liked those even when I was a kid. But now they're making a 3-pack. Hopefully they'll keep making them with just regular standard Rangers in the 3-packs. But Series 1, or I love the way they're labeling their toys as Season 1, and now they have a Season 2 out, and I think that's fucking sweet. Season 1, you had Rita Repulsa as the main villain, and then you had a Putty Patroller, and that was it. And you had you had Goldar in like a 6-pack, and that was the only way you could get them. But now for Season 2, you're going to be able to get Rita, Goldar, the Putty Patroller, Babu, which is another one of the villains, a Z Putty, which is Lord Zed's Putty, and of course, Lord Zed himself. Ooh!
There you go.
I was so excited. I don't even care how much of a child I come across. I was so thrilled to see this on the shelf because one of my favorite toys as a kid was the original Lord Zed. He was my ultimate, like, evil space lord when I was doing any of my fantasy, playing around with any of my toys and crap like that. So the nostalgia, to have another one and to have an updated one to go with my other ones, that's fun. But this guy looks great. I think this looks great for a $10 figure.
Yeah, I've always thought that Lord Zed must be in agonizing pain because, he's been flayed, He has no skin over his muscle tissue and his brain's exposed.
Oh, man, isn't that gnarly? Like, as a kid, that was pretty gross to see his brain and shit like that. Absolutely. And all the prosthetics.
On the old Tick cartoon, one of the villains made a monster, and the monster was just a giant living tongue.
A tongue, yeah.
And the tongue was like, I'm in hell. I can taste everything. I can taste the floor.
Like I said, I love that they're labeling it Season 2. Not Series 2, not Wave 2. We're going to keep it in line with, like, the TV show Season.
What you have to think about with that age is the Power Rangers are separated by series, right? They had Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Then they had Power Rangers Zeo Seasons 1 and 2. So that's the way they'll break it down on the boxes and stuff. You know what I mean? It'll be, that's Mighty Morphin Season 2, because that's Lord Zed, right? But like, for example, when they get TikTok or the King Cog, whatever, like that'll be Zeo season 1. You know what I mean?
Yes. Prophet, I always know what you mean, if that makes you feel better.
I'm not sure that you do, but I appreciate that
I
you
do.
in this particular respect.
I do. You know, I don't have to have my brain to be exposed to know things. I can just sit back and say, I know things. And I know that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the best version of the Power Rangers of all time. Even though Power Rangers in Space did have a crossover with the Ninja Turtles, it still leaves a weird taste in my mouth because it was weird. But these are the best. And if you've never seen the movie, if you've never seen the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze, it's okay. It's good. It's good. The ending is kind of weird when it gets all that horrible CGI. I'm not a big fan of that at all.
Yeah, I
Power
like
Rangers.
I like the SPD the best.
Space Patrol Ding Dongs. That's not what that stood for.
Well, you were close to switch Ding Dongs for Delta.
Ah, Space Patrol Delta Dongs.
Although if you leave it Ding Dongs, it's more likely that N3 will watch it.
Oh shit, don't summon him. Don't summon the Gizzard. Power Rangers in Space was horrible. It was not very good. The acting was terrible. And if they didn't have, what is it? Yeah, Power Rangers in Space was the one that brought Billy. But that was the one right after Mighty Morphin, right? Or was that Lost Galaxy? I can't remember now. There were a lot of them.
It went Zeo, then it went what was it? It went Zeo, then it went In Space, then it went Lost Galaxy, and then it went Turbo and jumped the shark and had a little kid turn into an adult as Power Ranger.
Yeah, I stopped watching it. I don't want to say I stopped watching it then because I had already tuned out by that point, but I didn't. I wasn't into it at that point at all.
No, I was. See, the only reason I even know about SPD is because I revisited it years later, and I thought SPD was great, and the woman who played the cat lady doctor was like smoking hot. So
a cat lady doctor, you've got my interest. But that is literally my only pickup. I haven't been splurging at all. Bills had to get paid. Things are, life is lifing, and I just didn't feel like buying a whole bunch of stuff. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff out there in the world, in the wild to buy. But I only bought this Power Ranger figure. What are we to do? Well, thank God we got a package right here to open up. Woo-hoo. I'm going to shake it around. I think there's a kitten inside of it. Sorry, PETA. Sorry, PETA. So this package is brought to you by the Hinderer Collector. This is something he sent me. It's got a handful of goodies inside of it that he sent me as a trade. His package, he's hopeful it'll be there tomorrow, even though he looked it up and it said it'll be there Monday. I'm not going to burst his bubble. If it says it's going to be there Monday, I'll wish for it to be there tomorrow just like he does. But mine came in today, so let's open it up and see what the Hinderer... What the fuck kind of tape did you use?
Military. Tactical tape.
I'm gonna beat him up next time I see him. And since I don't know where my knife is, I'm using this trusty little metal shovel.
Hey, I just want to point something out, Ace. You say you're gonna beat him up the next time you see him, but he is like 6'4", and his channel before he got into toys was reviewing knives. I don't know if I want to start a fight with Hinderer.
You don't know my background.
I'm aware, but Hinderer is a big dude who knows knives very well. So, that alone would make me. I wouldn't care if I was, Jet Li. I wouldn't want to start a fight with him.
I could just imagine him with a big knife and hatchet. Hey guys, woo, come here.
But these are the things that make me me and make you you, Prophet. I've had a guy during a drug deal pull a gun out on me and say, "Do you want to die today?" And I said, "No, sir." And I'm still here.
Oh my.
Even if I truly challenge somebody in a fight, I know what I'm getting into before I do it. Do not get fooled that just because I collect toys does not mean I don't have a background.
Nah, getting a gun
because
is no big deal. I live in Chicago.
I am a gun expert, sir. I have guns.
I've had a gun pulled on me like 8 times in my life.
That's great, Prophet, but you're not the one being questioned on. I wouldn't do it. So I don't give a fuck.
I didn't tell you not to do it. I just said I wouldn't.
My only question is, did you end up getting your weed?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah,
I actually got to jump out here for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
And
I
will leave it to you, Joe, as we got our weed.
Okay.
Just as that. I will not say it anymore. All right, here we go. I like what I'm seeing. So we've got, because he's given me some of these before, some just random little Hot Wheels, which I will give these ones to the kids so she can zoom them around on her little tracks and stuff. Thank you, Hinder. And I'm going to save one of them for last because it is a pretty dope little car. I feel like I have this still. This.
Was that an 80-something or other Corvette?
I think so. The front of it's strange, but the back of it... I always thought Hot Wheels put what type of car it was underneath.
Yeah, I thought they did.
I think this is a McDonald's car. It's a McDonald's Hot Wheel.
Oh.
Because underneath it says MFG, which would be manufacturing, for MCD with a big M, a little C, and a big D, Corp.
Yeah, well. Sounds like a McDonald's toy.
That sounds it to me. Same with this one. This one too. But then, I've never seen this on a Hot Wheel either. It's all gucked up. It doesn't work, but there's a little switch right there.
That might be a track car. Well, I wouldn't think that.
That's weird. 2004. Huh. All right, let's see what this last one is. Or these last two. This one looks like a little red Corvette itself, a little Mustang even.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the last one, it's Hot Wheels. 2003. The Speed Racer.
Ooh. One of my personal favorites. Yeah.
And what the fuck is this? Oh, it's from Halo. Okay, this is a weird looking toy. So we'll take a look at these figures first. Now, this guy is not in the greatest condition. He does not have his gun. But you know what? I'm all right with that because I don't have him anymore. And I used to have all of these guys. There is one of the original Beetleborgs. Speaking of like Power Rangers. I dig it very much. And I have a handful of them over here on my shelf already. Then, let's see if this guy works before I show him off. He's a little dinged up. It looks like he's got a chew mark and he's missing part of his bandana. which would have been his action feature, which kind of sucks, but that's all right. I don't mind because I didn't have him before. There is the party. This is the Toon Turtle. They made all of these guys, and they all have a special feature. I've got Leonardo, right? Yeah, I've got Leonardo and Michelangelo. Leonardo's head spins, Michelangelo's eyes pop out, or it's vice versa. And then Donatello, his bandana would have spun around the back of his head. But he's missing that piece. Again, not a big deal. I probably could find one if I really look. But there, that is Donatello. I only need the Raphael, so cool. And then the last turtle, let me take a look at this guy, because I've never fucking even seen this. 1997. Oh, shit. This is wild. This is a wild, wild figure. This, I've never seen this before until Hinder showed it. This is literally Leonardo as an Ankylosaurus.
That is so cool.
Isn't that cool? And he's even got one of his little spikes on the back if you push it. I don't know why his arm would want to go backwards, but there you
go. Every time you push the button, he dislocates his shoulder.
That's, you know what? If I was an action figure, that would be the feature I'd want. Maybe it deters the enemies and they see, oh my God, this guy's a psycho. What the hell?
That's the superhero feature we're actually mutated into. Every time I turn around, I'm hurting my shoulder.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, how is your shoulder doing?
Oh, it still hurts, but that's all right. It's not too bad. It's actually been being out and moving around is a whole lot better than trying to keep it still. So, like, it's, you know, at the end of the day, I can move. I'm starting to be able to lift my arm higher and all that crap.
Right. Now, what do you think it was? Not a dislocation or anything like that, but what do you think yours is?
Oh, I think I hyperextended some tendons. Whenever I fell, because I pulled my arm up above my head, and damn, dude, that's been like 2 months ago. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
my body should have healed a little bit by now, but
mine, I think it's something that needs to be surgically fixed, because there's times where I'm sitting flat up against, you know, a chair or something, and it just feels like my shoulder is like pushing. Like it just feels like I can feel like it. You know what? Does that make sense?
Like a bulge in your rotator cuff or something?
Yeah, yes. And it doesn't limit me on like my mobility or anything, but man, when it's sore, it's like, oh, that's sore. And I just think it's going to be something that if I ever have to get it fixed, it will be a surgery of sorts. And I don't have the time or the patience to want to have to deal with anything like that right now, right? I mean, that's our biggest thing as humans, is putting off the important shit. But I'm guilty of it, man. I'm gonna put off the important stuff, at least on my end. If it's, you know, if it was my daughter, I'd be like, oh, I don't give a shit. We're fixing that little bird wing. But for me, I don't care.
Yep. Yeah, and, my blessed mother just had her rotator cuff surgery done 2 or 3 years ago, and she was like 68, 69. She came through it okay, and she said a lot of the pain has gone away, so that's probably something we have going on.
Yeah, no, right. It's hereditary. You got the bad shoulder syndrome. And man, all right. So this toy right here is what caught me completely off guard. Of like, what the fuck is that? I can't remember for the life of me what these things are called in Halo. And I've been trying to think of it before I showed it off because I wanted to sound smart. I still, the Elite, I don't think these are the Elite. There's the Brute, the Flood, Grunts, and then these little motherfuckers that I hated so much. But this caught me off guard. Look at that little motherfucker. These are those little assholes that would run around with the shields and like the sniper rifles.
Oh, yeah, with the needlers.
Yeah, the needlers. There we go. What the fuck were these asswipes called? The elite? Is that what they were? I can't remember, but I hated them because you had to like hit them with your fucking melee weapon to get rid of their shields. Oh, they were the worst little shits. I can't remember what they were called for the life of me. It looks like one of the things from Dark Crystal. You could probably custom make one of those things with the thing's head.
Throw a little cloak on it.
For real, man. I'm gonna try something. Oh, come on now. It sucks. This is one of those ones that the ball joint is in the actual headpiece.
Those were the jackals.
The jackals! That's what they fucking
Yeah.
are. Jackals.
I was way into Halo when it came out, man. I loved it. I'm glad I'm not anymore. Otherwise, I would have had to buy all that Halo merchandise that was hot a little bit ago. But I saw a bunch of that at Target, and I was like, man, if it was 15 years ago, I would
Same,
have
dude.
had
I loved Halo when it first came out. The first one was there, like for me and my friends, we played it and everything, and obviously that's what, you know, introduced us into the kind of shit. But it was Halo 2. It was Halo 2, completely changed gaming, completely changed how you gamed, completely changed the format of it, the system linking, LAN link, all of that shit. Halo 2 was everything to system link and online gamers back in the mid 2000s. Like it, man, oh man, I can remember the countless hours of time that me and my buddies would sit around and we would use I don't remember what they called it, the Halo Theater, where you could literally make the in-game like videos. Okay, so Joe, you definitely know Red vs. Blue, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, my man. So
Yep.
I watched, I don't even know, the first 4 seasons, I watched them religiously way back in the 2000s, and I loved them. My favorite character was Church, just this smart ass, sarcastic, fuck you, but I'm your buddy kind of guy. Love him. In high school, me and my Halo buddies, we all ordered shirts from Red vs. Blue, and they were all the colors of each team member that we liked the most. And so mine was Church. I had a baby blue shirt. On the front of it, it had my kill count, and then on the back of it, it just said Church. And it was awesome. My buddy, Nick, he had Lopez, which was their mechanic. He had Lopez's shirt, which was just a brown shirt, and it just said Lopez's, I think it just said Lopez's Machine Shop or something weird like that on it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so we would make our own Red vs. Blue videos, and my character's name was Shamrock, and I was a green Spartan, and I had a sniper rifle, and in one of my little intro videos, like the camera's looking at my character, and I'm doing the audio for it, and I'm like, I'm Shamrock. And all of my friends, there's like 3 people jumping around, behind me. There's 3 different Spartans jumping around, and it's my buddies. And you can hear them being like, oh, Shamrock, you suck. You're not very good. And so in my introduction, I'm like, oh, my name is Shamrock, and I'm the team sniper. And what do I do? And then I just turn around, and I was really, really good at Halo. And I just no-scope all 3 of them as they're bouncing around in the background. And then my character turns back around, and I put my gun away. And I'm like, yeah, I make shit dead. And then, you know, it's cut to the next guy's introduction. But we were so heavily influenced by that Halo game. So it is kind of a cool little thing to have a Halo toy now. Like, I have a Mega Bloks Halo character and stuff, but to have an actual action figure, Hinderer, you're an all right kind of guy.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I know they made red versus blue figures. I'd love to have a donut.
Donut! Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yes, my friend Jake was Donut. 100%. I mean, who wrote that? William, cousin William. What'd you write? I mean, it is some good dinner here. I mean, I got grilled hot dog, sour cream, and onion potato chips with barbecue. Oh my god, grilled hot dogs. I was just talking to this about a friend. I think it was yesterday. And she was saying that they were having hot dogs for dinner. And I asked her, I was like, well, how you guys making them? And they're like, oh, just on the stove. And I just instantly said, please don't boil them. Just eat them raw. Don't boil them. And she's like, oh, no, we're going to fry them up. And then we just started talking. There's nothing better than a grilled hot dog. That sounds delicious, man.
Oh, yeah. I've got one of those big. Yeah, I have one of those big 14-inch cast iron skillets. I'll cut up 2 or 3 onions and throw all the hot dogs in there and then just let it go to town.
Man, it's weird how memory, like certain things stick with you. And every time I think of this particular food, it always brings me back to a very, very specific memory, it's weird. But I make for anybody that knows my last name, it starts with an M and it has a C in it, and it almost kind of sounds like Mac. Almost, but it's not. I make my own meat sauce, which is like a chili for our hot dogs, and I call it Mac's Magic Meat Sauce because I just think it sounds silly. When my daughter says, Dad, can you make Mac's Magic Meat Sauce? I'm like, let me do it. It's just a silly little fun thing that I call it, but it's just a hamburger sauce, really, with just a bunch of different seasonings and shit in it. But it's so good, and I can base something, at least for me, if a kid can eat something that's not, cut and dry, here's chicken and here's corn, but if they can eat something that kind of looks like slop and they're not questioning it and they love it, and then they can eat it without having it the way it was meant to be prepared, I feel like that's a win. So, like, when we do hot dogs, I always make this meat sauce, and 9 times out of 10, my daughter will always be like, can I just have a bowl of that? Like, yeah, yes, you can, because it's so good. And I remember one time when I made it, I was watching, I don't know if anybody's ever watched the movie Argo with Ben Affleck. Okay, so you're familiar where it's about them going over, what was it, the Middle East? To free people that were, kind of held hostage, and they pretend to be a film crew because they're legally allowed to get into the country. It's a really good movie. I think it was Ben Affleck's first directed film and shit like that. It's pretty good. Super suspenseful at one point towards the end. All based on a real story. But I remember clear as day making hot dogs with that meat sauce and watching that movie for the very first time and hearing in my head whatever the actor's name is when they come up with the word Argo and they're like, Argo, fuck yourself. Like, it always sticks in my head. So anytime I'm making hot dogs, even with my daughter, it's just her and I always think of that movie and that moment of me sitting in a rocking chair eating hot dogs with meat sauce. It's a good memory, but a weird one. Like, I don't know what the connection is, but
the meat sauce connects all.
It's, oh my God, Joe, it's so good, dude. And you've said before, if we were ever closer and hanging out and stuff, dude, I would let you do the barbecue, the KC style barbecue. I'd let you take care of that, but I would bring my own homemade meat sauce to put on whenever we had to put it on. Ooh, baby, that would be that would be the South meeting the North, coming together and just having a good fucking time right there. It'd be so cool. And what is up, Iacon? Stay tuned this Monday for the Smoking Aces show. You're going to see the introduction that the Iacon files created for yours truly over there. So yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I think I might make hot dogs tonight, but I don't have any meat sauce.
Oh no.
What are we to do? What are we to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, the other night when I got home and it was super late and I was hot, I ended up not eating until late. I ended up taking a couple of those hot dogs and wrapping them in a burrito, and I was like, yeah, good enough. I considered it a chorizo of sorts, maybe.
I don't know if I like that, Joe. My friend, we were teenagers back in the day, and we got ourselves lifted, and we went back into his house, and we're getting munchy stuff out, and he's like, dude, my mom made pancakes earlier, and they're in the fridge still. Do you want some? My first thought was, you make pancakes and then you keep them? Like, what the fuck? When I make pancakes, they're like order to go. If I want to eat 4 of them, I'm only going to try to make 4 of them. Like, so that was my first thought. So I was like, I don't really want pancakes, man. And then he goes, we got homemade cinnamon applesauce. Do you want some of that? And I was like, yeah. I want some homemade cinnamon applesauce. Okay, so where I'm going with this, my friend, my dude, I'll never forget it. And I gave him the same type of look I just gave you. I look over, I'm just eating applesauce. And I look over and I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's eating. He didn't even warm them up. Cold pancakes in a bowl with fucking cinnamon applesauce slathered all over them.
Good Lord, that sounds delicious.
Oh, no!
Now, remember, I'm also the inventor of the Hot Pocket Burrito. So, that sounds pretty good.
I would fuck with a Hot Pocket Burrito because the textures are similar. The burrito in the Hot Pocket, they have that similar, like, pita bread wrap almost. We're like a hot dog. Like a hot dog wrapped in a burrito wrap, I would try it, but I'd have to have the hot dog really, really, like, I don't want to say charred, but fried. Like, I want it to snap almost so there's a texture to it. And then the wrap, I'd want the wrap heated up too.
Now, these were cooked on the grill. Now, mind you, I had all those sauteed onions and everything too. So it was like, and they were Polish sausages with cheese in them. So I threw those in there, and the night before we had burritos, so I was like, lettuce, olives, sour cream, salsa.
Hey, that sounds all right, man. That sounds all right. And I hate to be the person that's like, but it's that first initial reaction you have when you hear 2 things that don't go together being put together. And you're like, why? Why would you do that? Like, I probably did say to my friend at the time, like, why would you put applesauce on it? You have maple syrup in the fridge. You had pancakes this morning. Like, eat them separate. Like, what are we doing? Strange to me, but hey, if it works for other people, I know I do weird things with my food. I'm sure of it. Like, my daughter thought it was the weirdest thing that I mixed my mashed potatoes and my corn together. I've been doing that since I was her age. I thought that was normal until she said it wasn't. I'm like, oh, sorry. What other weird foods are there that... I'm not a fan. I know it's a Southern thing, but if I go to KFC, I'm not a fan of getting my hot chicken with pickles on it. Doesn't do it for me. Not Not a fan.
Oh, you can't do the barbecue. No, I love that Memphis chicken with the pickles on it. Oh, that's the best stuff. We do that with our now. Do your McRibs come with pickles on them?
I don't like the McRib. I've never liked that McRib. I feel like it's canned meat. It's so weird. And I don't like the barbecue sauce. I'm sorry. I know people love the McRib. The McRib's back! Keep the McRib away. I'm not a fan. Do you?
I 100% agree with you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you like the McRib, and I was not going to hate on it.
The thought of the McRib is much better than the McRib. The thought of it is better. The McRib itself, you bite into it, and the consistency isn't that of like a store-bought, what are those little things in like the brown gravy, little Salisbury steak. It's not that consistency. It's got that chunky, it's almost sausage, but not really. And that's what got me. I was like, oh, it's like a mouthful of gristle. It's gross.
Yeah, it's literally, I've always considered it water meat. It's spongy. And you know what? For people that always say, oh, the cheeseburgers or hamburgers at McDonald's aren't real. Well, you know what? At least they're consistent with almost what a burger is like. That McRib, it's literally like biting into a wet, styrofoamy piece of cardboard that's been just shoved up someone's ass. I'm sorry. It's awful. That was a horrible analogy or whatever, but it's just gross. And the barbecue sauce is gross. The bread is gross. And like you said, it's the idea. If you get it in your head where you're like, I want a McRib or I want a barbecue rib sandwich, just go to the freezer aisle of whatever grocery store is closest to you, and I guarantee you can buy or find something that'll be 1,000,000 times better than what that thing is. Like,
grab yourself a tub of, what is it? Famous Dave's is really good. Pulled pork.
Oh yeah, that is good. Those pulled pork that come in like what is the Kingsbury brand or Kingston? Whatever the charcoal brand.
Oh, Kingsford.
I like
those.
I like that pulled pork where they come in like the well, I don't know if you can microwave them, but I put them in the oven and actually kind of just recook it and just make the pulled pork sandwiches out of that. That's freaking, oh, that sounds really good right now. You get that, excuse me, put a little bit of butter on your bun, on the inside of it, put that in the oven, toast it so it gets a nice little crisp. Put the pulled pork on that bottom bun, and then take some melted cheese and just drizzle it on top. There you go. That's all you need, man. That's all you need.
Yeah. See, I'd have to add some coleslaw and some pickles to that, and that would be perfect.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't like coleslaw either.
I think I've told you before. At one point in time, I was considering running a food truck. And my ex-brother-in-law, he had a food truck, and it was a phenomenal barbecue. Dude made the best barbecue. And he had a sandwich called the Fat Kid. And I'm like, I would eat 2 of those a shift. And it's pulled pork, pulled barbecue, coleslaw, pickles, cheese, and I think a squirt of cheese whiz on the top of it, all squished on a burnt-up bun. Oh.
That sounds delicious.
I love people coming, hey, can I have a Fat Kid? Yeah, how many do you want? Can I get 3 fat kids? Yeah, 3 fat kids. I need 3 fat kids.
Right, and that's like literally what I was thinking, like the silliness of, the Max Magic meat sauce. Just saying it out loud for the silliness of it. Like literally going into a restaurant or whatever it is and just be like, yo, I need 3 fat kids. I love it. That's freaking funny as hell. I had to go get a drink.
Well, I didn't get a chance to say hi to Mike, so I was going to do that. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I think I said hi to Ryan. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? And Bot Brothers. Hey, what's up, my man? That's a new name for me. How are you doing, buddy? And let me see. I think Ryan had to take off. See you later, buddy. Maybe. No. He was just saying hi to Bot Brothers. All right.
Is Awesomeness, I can't say it. Is Awesome Optimus Prime, is that Ryan? Is that who that was you just said?
That is, yeah, his name. I hope you don't mind us calling you Ryan, or we can call you OOP. I don't mind that.
I was just going through the chat, and I'm like, who the fuck is Ryan? I didn't see no Ryan in here. Joe's making up names now.
I did the same thing. I was trying to read the name, and I was like, Awesome Optimus Prime.
I want to say Awesomest. That's not even a word, but that's what I want to say. That is what I want to say. And also what I want to say is, I didn't do any of my shout outs earlier at all at the beginning of the show. My shows are so all over the place. They don't even make sense anymore. But now that we're almost 2 hours in, let's do some shout outs to some people. Shout out number one, only because he's on the show right now and I want to be polite, is Joe Prime 1986. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let me actually see if I can pull it up, if I still have it. Oh, I don't want the music to go up. You butthole, you're hitting the wrong buttons. Somewhere Ace isn't an idiot. But here he is. Here we go, right here. Always keep this on the ready for when we do it. Joe Prime's pickups this Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bring what you got, show it off, and you know what? That's all. Joe Prime, that's what you get.
Absolutely. You know, I think I'm going to do a Dinobot introspective. I'm going to pull down all of my Dinobots and kind of look at those, because I got those new G2 ones, and I think I'll do that. Maybe do the Dinobots. That should be fun.
That'll be awesome, and I will... Where is it? Give me a second. Now, things might change by the time your show starts. So, last Sunday, when Joe did his show, I unfortunately did not make it because I slept through my nap, and I do apologize. I apologize to him. But I was going to have a skit or a little character with me, and I'm going to carry that with me right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me for a minute because I'm about to go into character mode. I am the LWL, that is the Living Room Wrestling League World Heavyweight Champion. I am Ace, the owner of the LWL, and I am the World Heavyweight Champion of the LWL. And this championship I won last Sunday in a loser leaves town match. Yeah, you heard that right. I won this in a loser leaves town match, which means the loser had to leave town. And who was that loser? Her name is Beach Babe Gemma. And she's this tiny little snot-nosed, pigtailed, nose-picking, booger-sniffing 9-year-old baby. Yeah, I can say that because now that 9-year-old baby had to kick rocks and leave town because I beat her for this championship. Ha ha ha! But the week is almost over and the champ might return. This Sunday, rumors are that the Beach Babe might return to reclaim her spot at the top of the mountain and try to defend or dethrone me while I defend my championship. So, Joe, I, the champion of the world, was going to be on your show last Sunday and grace you with greatness and all of your viewers. Unfortunately, I had better things to do. Sorry. So here you are on my show getting to see greatness in all of its glory. Now, Sunday, I will be at your show. This championship will still be around my shoulder, but maybe, let's be nice for once, Ace, maybe that booger-picking, snot-nosed, fart-bubbling, baby bath, butt-head kid might win this championship back. I don't even want to say it or think it because it's not even going to happen. But, Joe, you better just get ready because Sunday greatness is coming to the Joe Prime pickups. There we go. That's all I got to say. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, I being the champ, I'm out of here. There we go.
I thought at first, whenever you said it was loser leaves town, I was absolutely positive that it was going to be your fight with Jennifer Aniston, and that's why she isn't there. You wrestled her, Joe? You won, and now she had to leave town.
Nope. My beautiful woman is out there still. She's still there doing things, and I trust in all of my faith. That's why, you know what? That's why I can't buy toys as of late. Remember when I told you she took my fucking card? She's taken it, and I still haven't gotten it back yet. No, it was really funny, actually. The kid and I, we did a series of wrestling matches where we literally, years ago, we've always wrestled each other and stuff, and we call it the Living Room Wrestling League, where we have these characters. We literally have all these different characters. I'm Big Bad Daddy-O. I'm Big Daddy Cool. I'm Ace. I'm the cleaner. I'm Bathroom Boy. I'm all these weird different characters. And my kid is all these weird different wrestling characters. And her character of Beach Babe Gemma is her very first wrestling character she ever came up with. So over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we set my bedroom up like it's a big wrestling arena. And she's got her stuffed animals around. I act like I'm actually, I just bought this. This little breaking news microphone. This is what we use. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LWL. My name is Vic Monroe, and we have a great show for you here tonight. We've got a main event that you are not going to want to miss. We've got the Beach Babe Gemma taking on the champion one-on-one, but anything, all sorts of stupid shit. And you
know what's so fun? When you were doing that, I wish I had a microphone because I felt like channeling Mean Gene. What are you really talking about? The people want to know. Tell me about what do you really mean? Yes, dude, absolutely. I get into all that stuff because if people don't know, 13, 14 years ago, my dream in life was to be a wrestler. This is one of my shirts. This was made years and years ago. This is my own logo I came up with before I was the ace hole here on this YouTube. Going down the back of my shirt, it says ace hole. I have 2 of these different shirts. I have a wrestling vest, all sorts of shit. So being a personality or a character, it's so easy for me to just, whether it works or not, I don't know. But it's easy for me to snap into it because it's something I used to stand in front of my mirror when I was a little kid with my mom's hairbrush and literally do interviews just like what you did, dude. And here we are on Mean Gene Okerlund back. We just got done with WrestleMania 9, and you got 2 Doink the Clowns. I don't know what the hell's going on, but we've got Bret the Hitman Hart here. He's going to be taking on Yokozuna later tonight. Bret, what are your thoughts? And I would just be all these characters and literally just morph in between all these people. And so doing that with my daughter is so much fun and so easy to do. And she gets into it. She'll grab the microphone and she'll be like, so again, what we did over the weekend.
she was the. How did we do it? She beat me. I beat her. I beat her. She beat me. I beat her. That's what it was. I beat her in our first match to qualify to challenge her for the championship. So our first night, it was, I'm the new guy, I'm coming in, your time is up, blah, blah, blah. And then she takes the mic, and I'm trying to remember exactly what she said, but it was something along the lines of like, Ace, this may be your place, but I run your house. Something like that. And as she's saying it, I'm like in character, and I'm just like, oh, what? No, you don't run my house. No. And it's silly and stupid, but like the first night I beat her. So now I'm the number one contender. Then the second night, or how the hell did it go? She beat me. I beat her. No, I beat her. Yeah, that's what it was. I beat her the first night as the number one contender. She beat me the second night. I lose my number one contender match, but I'm the owner of the company. So I say, tomorrow night, we are going to have our third and final match. It's an anything goes match. You can pin the opponent, outside the ring, blah, blah, blah. And because she was going with her mother that night for the rest of the week, we came up with the idea of, well, if whoever loses, they got to leave town for a week. And that was her. So that allowed me to beat her, get the championship belt. Now the story is she's leaving. And before she left, I even told her, I'm like, well, when you come home Sunday, we can wrestle again. And you can be like, nope, the hometown hero is back and I'm coming to get my belt or whatever. And so we literally make a game, like that was 3 days in a row we did that. And now we can continue doing it, a week later. And it's stupid.
She's practicing a monologue right now. She's getting ready.
I can believe it.
She's doing her getting ready montage. Dun, 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 dun.
I can believe it 100%.
Jenna cracks her little quips. We will hunt you down.
Oh my God, man. She's going to get me fucking kicked off the platform for threats or something. I'll find you. No, you can't say that to people, kid.
It's the 9-year-old.
Oh my God. What are you talking about, you psychopath? I mean,
you got the female Stewie on your hands. We will find you.
She's watched. All right, this is what I've always called us. We are Pinky in the brain, and I will let you people figure out who's Pinky and who's the fucking brain of that situation. Because, I don't know, Brian. Come on now. Enough said. She's a mastermind.
We're going to do the same thing we do every night, Father.
Right. We're going to take over the world. But for her, instead of her saying we're going to take over the world, it's we're going to find all the squishies and neatos. And it's like, okay, Brian, I'm coming with you, Brian. Like,
don't forget your wallet.
Yeah, exactly. I am showing my new stuff on Joe. Oh, Joe, he called you a shill. I know it's a typo, but it's a funny typo.
Oh,
Joe Shill. Rob, Backyard back in the 90s was insane. Backyard wrestling, oh man, me and my buddy Mikey B used to backyard wrestle all the time. And let me tell you what, the first time he picked me up, it's called a scoop slam. It's literally where you just put one of your forearms underneath someone's crotch, take your other forearm, put it over their collarbone, and just scoop them up upside down, and then just kind of slam them on their back. Just scoop slam. This motherfucker, and I'm saying it like motherfucker, picked me up and carried me. We had a ladder on his trampoline, and then on a sawhorse going horizontal. He brings me right over to this fucking ladder and scoop slams me right on the top of it. It's an aluminum ladder. There's not going to be anything to that. Man, that thing ricocheted me off. I was like, oing, and I just remember it hitting me and propelling me up into the air and just falling on the ground and being like, oh my God, nobody even saw that. What are we doing? Like, taking
The best of backyard brawls.
Oh my God, dude. We used to take the yellow wiffle ball bats and spray paint them black so they looked really cool. And then we would take chicken wire and wrap chicken wire around the baseball bat and have like the little barbs stick out. Now, anybody that knows chicken wire knows, yes, it's a wire, but it's a really, really like pliable wire. It's not, it might stick into your skin, but chances are it's just going to poke you and leave a little red mark and maybe a scratch. It's not thick wire at all. It's literally what it sounds like. Chicken wire for chicken coops.
It is almost woven paper clips.
Yeah, pretty much, man. It folds in on itself. It's not strong, but it can look menacing if you twist it up and make it look like barbed wire. Like, because you can definitely play around with it, 100%. So we used to do that, and man, we would full on fucking hit each other with that bat and stuff. And like I said, it would leave like little, not puncture marks, because it's not puncturing you, but little poke marks, little scratchies. But I miss it because it was fun and it was dumb, and that's that dumb fun shit you grow out of doing as an adult that you're like, oh man, luckily we never got hurt, but we had a lot of fun while we did it.
Well, now speaking of growing out of things, now your wrestler dude, has he heard back from your local people? I was kind of curious about that.
I don't know. I haven't. I honestly don't know. I follow Doug on YouTube, and I see all the new stuff he posts, but I haven't seen anything updating that. I have his cell phone number. You know what? Maybe I'll hit him up. Matter of fact, and
I was just curious about that because we were talking about the wrestling, and I was like, oh yeah, I wonder what's coming of that.
Maybe, matter of fact, I will hit him up this week, and I will ask him if, and not in any interview capacity, but maybe I'll ask him like, hey, you want to come on the show and bullshit with me, man, and just fucking hang out for a little bit? Because, wow, I got way off of my shout-outs, Joe. My second shout-out, no, that was me. I went off on a tangent. We're going to wrap that one in a bow. My second shout-out of the night is going to go to It's Chad. Yes, for whoever doesn't care, I care very much. I think the dude is a very awesome individual. He's very respectful to me and my own. So very cool. I asked him earlier, he was doing a stream with, I'm a video game guy, but I don't know like video game YouTubers really. Like I really don't. But Jay Bartlett, does anybody know that name, Jay Bartlett? He's got, Jesus Christ, 330,000 subscribers. And he was on the It's Chad stream earlier, which, hey, I'm going to toot my own horn. Somebody with 300,000 subscribers gave me a little shout out on the stream, which I thought was pretty sweet. I've never heard of him either before. Never fucking heard of him. Not at all. But I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That guy read my comment and shouted me out. But I did ask, like I said, I'm a big video game guy. One of my favorite video games in the entire world is, well, I don't even want to say is, but franchises is the Metal Gear Solid series. Absolutely love everything to do with Metal Gear Solid except for Metal Gear Survival. I don't want nothing to do with that game. It has nothing to do with me, so we can live separately. But I'm a diehard Metal Gear Solid fan all the way from the 90s when I first played it to right now, to the latest game that came out, 10 years ago. So I asked Chad, because they were talking about Metal Gear Solid, if he would like to come on my channel at some point. And I would love to do a Metal Gear Solid conversation with people. I don't know any of you guys that play the game or anything, but you would all be welcome to be part of that chat. And I asked him if he would like to come on and be a guest and talk about that game, because anybody that's watched his videos, he is a absolute Metal Gear Solid fan himself. He has the original Metal Gear cartridge, which is absolutely fucking insane, and I just think that's so cool. He uses Metal Gear for some of his intro music and stuff. So that's something I'm genuinely looking forward to doing. Having somebody like that come on the channel and not so much do an interview. I like the interview stuff, but my format is really just come on and bullshit. Whatever we talk about is whatever we talk about. If there's bullet points, I'll try to make sure we hit them. But for the most part, I don't want this to feel like an interrogation. I just want people to come on here and be able to just shoot the shit. You know, that's all. I want it to be comfortable. Yeah. But he absolutely said yes, he would love to do it. So at some point, I am going to plan for a specific, it'll probably be the Smoking Aces show I do it on.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That sounds like a Smoking Aces episode right there. Yeah,
100%. Joe, you got it. You absolutely got it. Now, are you familiar with Metal Gear?
Absolutely. Yeah, I played them all growing up over the past, 15, 20 years. Yep. I played the game. Not really a super mega fan. Now, Metal Gear, remember, you have to hum a few bars of everything for me to fully remember it. That's the one where you're the one little dude and you're leading around 2 or 3 other little dudes, or am I thinking of something different?
Something totally different.
Okay.
Metal Gear. Yeah, I want to mention Metal Gear, but we're talking about video game YouTubers, and well, look who's up on the screen right now saying Happy Friday. What is happening? And I want to also say whoever gifted memberships to her channel, I was gifted one of the memberships, so I've been checking out some old membership stuff and what have you. So thank you very much for that.
There you go. Absolutely, Cannaboo. Hey, how are you doing? I love lurking in her streams and jumping in, saying hello. Yeah, absolutely. She is where I get caught up on the gaming stuff. I don't like it. I can't sit and watch somebody else play games. But
right.
Kayla, she talks, she interacts. It's fun to watch her. You know, it's more than just playing the game. And I'm learning about the game as well. So
yeah, no, exactly. And she was just doing, I don't remember, the other day or a couple days ago, playing Spyro. I don't remember which one. The reignited trilogy, and let me tell you, Spyro the Dragon. I don't mean to brag, but let me just say, my daughter is 1,000,000% named after the idea of Spyro the Dragon. I am her Spyro, and she is my gem. If anybody knows my daughter's real name, you would understand what that means. My hand to God, she was literally named based off of Spyro the Dragon. And I love Spyro the Dragon so much. That is the first true game that captivated me as a gamer. Sure, I played Mario, but I didn't really have an understanding of what a platformer was or side-scrolling. I just played it because it was a video game. Besides Donkey Kong Country, Spyro the Dragon is my upper echelon of greatest video game trilogy of all time. And so that was really awesome to be able to get to see somebody else enjoy it like that.
Yep.
Smash that like and I'll be lurking here, Joe. Hope all is good. Oh, the lurkers. That's what my crowd should do.
That just makes me feel good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, man.
And hey, this is no pressure on anybody, but I like to put the pressure on people. If there's any other YouTubers out there that want to jump in with these two crazy, weird individuals at any given time, if that link is available, you ain't got nothing going on, please come on in. There ain't nothing to be afraid of except for some crazy people. That's all I got. I have no shame. I will promote myself and advertise myself and pimp myself out there. Come on, man. Get on over here. Let's have some fun. So we got Awesome Prime. Again, Curious Ace is Smoking Aces, one of your favorite movies. 1,000%. That is right where I got the name Smoking Aces from, is from that movie, Smoking Aces, with, oh, what a phenomenal movie, with Ryan Reynolds. You got Common.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Ben Affleck is in it. You've got Chris Pine is in that movie before he became super famous. There is Alicia Keys, Ray Liotta, Jeremy Piven. There are just phenomenal actors in that movie. And so, yes, awesome. I know you're laughing and it's silly, but you really did. You nailed it. I mean, when I came up with the Smoking Aces show, it was because I was sitting in here watching the Smoking Aces movie and just thinking, I'm like, what a cool name. Like, I'm surprised I didn't think of that when I first did my YouTube stuff. And then that's when I was like, oh, I can make another show and just call it the Smoking Aces show. And that's exactly what I did. So yeah, man, 100%, you nailed it, brother. But I also based, so far, I haven't changed it up much, but the theme of the Smoking Aces show, at least visually, is like a Western thing. Because when I think of Smoking Aces, I literally think of like two smoking gun, like just a cowboy. I just instantly think of a cowboy. And I like the aesthetic of, you know, the Smoking Aces saloon or the Smoking Aces show. It separates itself from the high energy that is the variety show, which is like basically Pee-wee's Playhouse, but still keeps it under that same umbrella of, oh, well, this is kind of the same idea. It's just not as all over the place. And again, check it out this Monday. I haven't set up the stream yet, but it'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And great friend of the channel, the Iacon Files, Michael, he created the intro for me. Really great collaboration on something. And I can say this with confidence. It can be a little goofy at times in some of the spots where the AI doesn't sync up right. But you know what? That fits the charm of Ace's place. Not so much the AI aspect, but just things not being perfect. Because we here at Ace's Place, we are not perfect. We're recording this on my phone. I can barely read the comments. Speaking of the comments, there they are right now on the screen because I didn't even think about pressing the button until right now. 2 hours into the show. Inconsistency is my consistency, if that makes sense. So having that AI video with some like, whoa, that doesn't sync up right. It's perfect for me. It's exactly what I want it to be. Because then you know right from the get-go, all right, well, this is kind of choppy. Well, that's what you're going to get when you hear me talk, is kind of choppy.
It makes me think of that King of the Hill with Bobby. It's got wabi-sabi. That means you take joy in the imperfections. You're not looking for perfection.
Right. We're not looking for the imperfections. And exactly like Hank Hill would say, something ain't right with that boy. That's my channel. Something ain't right with that channel. Like, I need to get an AI audio clip of Hank Hill saying something ain't right with that channel. And
see, that's you mentioned this. Michael's going to have it for you in an hour.
Oh my God, absolutely right. Exactly. Now I'm not the guy that has the clips, you know, let me add that clip in there for that moment. I would love to. That would be fun as hell, but I get too overwhelmed and too like lost in the sauce of remembering, I got to click this, I got to click that. But there's certain ones, that Hank Hill one, that would be a really good one to have, to just interject there once in a while when I say something off kilter, be like, no, something ain't right with that channel. I think that would be fun as hell. And I wanted to read something we got here. Big likes. Good evenings. Big likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have tablet, Rob? Oh, he's talking to Rob. He ain't talking to me. Kaz. Hey, Kaz, you remember when you said like 2 hours ago you were going to join us? Well, where are ya?
Man,
oh my God.
you guys got me thinking about old video games now. See, I was more of a Final Fantasy kind of guy. I got pretty far into Link and all that fun stuff.
I never in my life did I ever get into Final Fantasy. Not one time have I ever played a single Final Fantasy game. Ever. But I don't know how familiar you are with the video game series Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is another one of my bread and butters. I fucks with Kingdom Hearts pretty hard. The first two games are really, 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 really beautifully made. And that is as far as Final Fantasy I ever got with Final Fantasy, because obviously it's Disney mixed with Final Fantasy. So you're getting Cloud, you're getting Sephiroth, you're getting all of like the little, inhabitants of the Final Fantasy universe, and they're all confined within the same universe as like these Disney characters. And it's so good. And let me tell you, me and my buddy, we would play it and try to beat Sephiroth. Like, he would take turns, I would take turns. Man, I never knew that character was that fucking hard, even in the Final Fantasy games. And that is the hardest boss to fight in any of those Kingdom Hearts games. And I beat him one time only. Will never, ever even try to do it again, because I've never been that mad in my life. And, but yeah, the Final Fantasy games, I think they just were too advanced for me when I was a little kid. So I never got into them. It was what are they, RPGs or what do they consider? Is that what they are?
Yeah, they're RPGs.
Okay. And as a little kid, I mean, no discredit to the people that play those things, but as a little kid, an RPG or a role-playing game is not something that gets your attention at all. Like,
that would be tenuous.
Yeah, I want to be in the mix. I want to be doing stuff. And the only like MMO or role-playing game I've ever played that I really get into are the South Park ones that just came out like within the last 10 years. The Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. I love those games. They're great. They're absolutely awesome. They're fucking great games. And but it's the way they make their strategy-based, role-playing in those, where it doesn't, yes, you're sitting there waiting for your turn, but something is always happening to where you don't feel like you're just sitting there waiting for your turn.
Yeah.
And I'm sure other ones are like that, but those are a lot of fun. Did you ever get into the Devil May Cry series?
I played through it one time. At one point in time, me and my brother-in-law were pretty serious on any game that came out, and we would get it and play through it the entire thing.
Yeah, what's up, Prophet?
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a work call that I had to take.
Oh, no, you're good, brother. You're good. I have the trilogy of Devil May Cry. I have it for my PlayStation 3. I don't know, it's PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, whatever one they remade it all for. And I've only ever played the first one, and that's really why I bought the trilogy, was just to play the first one, and eventually I'll get to the other two. But that's been probably a year since I played it. But man, those old school like PlayStation 2 games like that, they just hit so differently, and I just miss that era of turning on the gaming system and just the simpler time of like, no DLC, none of these microtransactions for, oh, I got to get this to make sure I have this. It just button mashing at its best. That gothic horror, because Capcom made it, so it's got that Resident Evil kind of flair, Street Fighter kind of flair to it and shit like that. And I miss the older games like that. So thank God they're still around and you can, go back and play them and shit. But yeah, there's nothing like that anymore. But
I think I had a PlayStation 4, and I think that is the last PlayStation before it became buy here, pay here. Every game you got to buy some shit in order to keep playing the game. And I'm an Xbox guy. I bought the PlayStation so I could play. I bought it so I could play Devil May Cry. I know I bought it for a specific game, and I was like, I got a cheap PlayStation 4. I don't need a fancy nothing or other.
Yep, exactly. And I was so totally, I'm not someone, all right, when the newer games come out that I'm interested in and I don't have the system, of course I'd like to play the game. It doesn't that feeling doesn't go away just because you can't do it. But I'm not someone that's like, oh man, I got to go out and get this shit so I'm up to date with it too. Let's say when Grand Theft Auto 6, that's going to be a downloadable game only. I don't have internet, at least not big time internet where I can download video games. I'm not going to worry about ever getting that game unless it's on, they make a disc for it. I don't need it that bad. Oh, well, if I miss out on it, I've got 20 years of Grand Theft Auto games that I can go back and play and find joy in shit. Literally, I found this at my mom's house, so I took it from her. The original Grand Theft Auto from the PlayStation 1.
Oh, there you go.
I'll never play this game because they're absolutely atrocious. But they are look down, bird eye view fucking video games, all pixelated, looks like crap. But we can go back and enjoy the things that made us enjoy the things now and keep enjoying them and not have to worry about, oh, I'm missing out on what everybody else is doing. Oh well,
and that's kind of why I don't agree with the phrase, it ruined, for example, people say the sequel trilogy ruined Star Wars.
Agree. I know where you're going, and I agree with you.
I don't think you can ruin the original Star Wars.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's always going to be Star Wars. And if you don't like the new stuff, then don't watch it, by all means.
And my thought on that stuff is, because I agree, you can't ruin what already was made unless George Lucas does another re-edit of those original films to make continuity with the prequels. And then at that point you can say, yup, they butchered it. But you can go back and watch the original ones on Laserdisc, VHS, however you have them and want them. And just because, for instance, I am not a fan of Dial of Destiny for Indiana Jones. I think it's
terrible,
an abomination of a film.
And
but that does
insult to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm going to say it like this: us men that love Indiana Jones because he's a fucking man. And honestly, that is one of the biggest reasons I personally love that movie, is because there's damsels in distress, but this is the typical strong man saves the day from evil. And that's my favorite shit in the world. So what they did in this new movie with the Helena character, I hate all of it. But
because they took away from Indy what made Indy Indy. And here's what I mean by that. In the first 3 films, whenever something needed to be done, Indy was the guy to find a way to get it done. Right? But then in that last one, how many times did Indy get in trouble and Helen fucking bailed him out of it? They took Indy's penis and gave it to Helen.
Oh, then she would every time that would happen, she'd have to ridicule him after that too, adding the insult to injury of bitch, just shut the fuck up and go away. So that movie does not ruin the experience of me going back and watching Raiders, Temple, or Crusade. Those movies still stand in their own capacity, on their own legs. I don't have to believe.
Even Kingdom of a Crystal Skull is good compared to fucking Dial of Destiny.
I've always been in the camp that I enjoy Crystal Skull, and I think it's more of a, just like with Batman and Robin, it falls under that umbrella of I appreciate we have it. It might not mean I love it, but I appreciate that it's there. Where Dial of Destiny, I won't buy it. It's headcanon. That doesn't exist. That's an Elseworld story that just is its own thing. My indie stops at Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, or if you want to do it from the Indiana Jones TV show where Harrison Ford shows up in it one fucking time as like a really, really old version of Indy, that could be my ending. Either way, to your point, Prophet, don't watch the shit that you think is going to ruin what you love. And if you do watch it, you are letting yourself let it ruin the things you love, because you're letting it dictate how those things are to you now, and just leave them separate. Completely.
Right. I could still watch Raiders today and I'll still love it as much as I did.
Yes, 100%.
It doesn't make, Dial of Destiny doesn't make me hate Raiders. It makes me hate Disney for making Dial of Destiny.
Yeah. It makes that South Park episode where George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, grape Indiana Jones because they're just trying to milk that cow for what it is. That joke would have really landed with this last movie. That would have been the real, but
it would have been a step further, because it would have been Kathleen Kennedy raping.
Right, exactly, and I didn't know until I've gotten older and I've gone back and watched all the older Steven Spielberg Indy Jones movies or whatever. I didn't know until maybe 5-6 years ago that she was been there since like the beginning. I had no idea of that shit. So the fact that she's been there since like the inception of all the cool stuff we love, and then she's been like the catalyst of why this shit sucks now, is so fucking crazy. And it makes me really not like a person I've never met before.
All right, well, here's what you have to think about, and here's why they should have questioned putting her in charge from the start. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. What it has to do with is she's been working for Spielberg and Lucas for decades and being treated as like a gopher, right?
Yeah.
Now, who works, 90% of people probably after working their job for decades probably hate their bosses. And now, you're putting someone who hates her bosses in a position to destroy every legacy they created. Like, that's, I think Kathleen Kennedy did it on purpose, out of vindictiveness.
That bitch. Which, you know what? I can understand that. But, pick one of the franchises to ruin. Don't ruin them both.
Hell, I wouldn't even just say both, because she ruined Willow, too.
All right, I don't have a dog in that fight. I never got into Willow.
Like the first movie? Like the movie Willow?
Well, you remember they did that series on Disney Plus, the Willow series.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a couple of those.
The main character was literally it was a teenage white girl, and she had brown hair, just like Kathleen Kennedy, because all of Kathleen Kennedy's heroines are white girls with brown hair. Every last one of them. Think about it. Jyn Erso, Ray, even Cara Dune in The Mandalorian. Like Willow, she's got that same girl there.
What about? Wait a minute. What about the greatest female character in Star Wars? Oh, wait a minute. In Disney Star Wars history, what's her name? Commander Holdo or whatever her name was with the purple hair.
Well, her hair was purple, and she sacrificed herself, so she modeled her after her grandmother.
Oh
No, but no. So, but yeah. So in Willow, like literally, the main character is the only character speaking in modern slang, like taking you right out of the fact that it's supposed to be a fantasy film. You know, she does a monologue that lasts like 3.5 minutes, so 3 hours and 25 seconds, 3 minutes and 25 seconds too long, where she says like about 14 times. It's the worst thing I've ever like seen. And yeah, it's just terrible. And the only white male character in the film that isn't a midget dies in the first episode. And of course, the main character does not have a male love interest. She is a lesbian. It's really, really bad.
Sounds very, I'll be polite. Sounds very icky. Like something I don't want to ever watch.
Yeah, you don't, trust me. And honestly, if you didn't like the original Willow movie,
I'll be honest,
watch it in the first place.
I've never even seen the original movie. So without spoiling it or anything, what is it about?
All right.
Because I can watch
Movie's good.
All right, so it's about a baby who has a prophecy attached to it to, like, you know, destroy the evil in the world or whatever. And the evil sorcerer sent someone to kill the baby, so they send the baby off, and it winds up with this midget family. And Willow gets tasked by his village to take the baby to some humans. But Willow winds up liking the baby and won't turn the baby over to humans he doesn't trust. So he winds up like on an adventure trying to keep this baby safe.
Oh yeah.
I will definitely have to check it out.
Willow is played by Warwick Davis. The very first role I believe that he had without where you could see his face, because when he was 11 years old, he played Wicket W. Warwick in Return of the Jedi.
Right. Yeah, he's been in a shit ton of the Star Wars movies.
Dude, he's the fucking leprechaun.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot. Val Kilmer's in that too.
Yes.
Yeah, he plays Mad Mardigan. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And Joanne Whalley looked so beautiful in that movie. That was the movie where she and Kilmer met and got married.
They're always after me gold.
Yeah, Joanne Whalley to me always looked like a hotter Susan Sarandon.
I wish Warwick Davis would do another Leprechaun movie. I don't know why they've never brought him back to be Leprechaun.
Yeah, Warwick Davis has kind of a funny start to his story because he was 11 years old and he couldn't get the action figures. So he wrote George Lucas a letter explaining his situation. I'm a little person and I can't, get it, whatever. And George Lucas wanted to meet him, and that was when he asked him to be Wicket in the movie. So at 11 years old, the kid that just wanted to play with Star Wars figures gets to be one of the biggest non-human characters in that film.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because he's the Ewok that brings Leia to the village.
He's the first one. He's the first one I would have shot and made a headdress out of.
Well, it's kind of funny because if it wasn't for budget purposes, that would have been Kashyyyk and not Endor, because Lucas's original plan was to have it be a planet of Wookiees, and Chewbacca was the one that got them in with it.
Which makes sense. But I like the little Wookiees. I like the third Star Wars movie. Do I think it was a great way to end the trilogy? I don't want to say end it, but like battle compared to like Hoth and all the excitement from Empire. I don't know. That's a tough one, but
well,
there's
see,
a lot of
I think the Jedi battle is good, and I'll tell you why. You get a lot of special effects with like them taking down ATST walkers and stuff like that. You get that awesome speeder bike chase through Endor's forest, and it's all juxtaposed with the space battle going on around the Death Star with Lando and the Falcon. And that, to this day, is one of the best space battles in Star Wars. I think the only space battle that's better than Jedi's is Rogue One's.
Yeah, that's visually good. I like that one.
Yeah, incidentally, Rogue One is my second favorite Star Wars movie. Empire is number one, then Rogue One, then A New Hope, then Return of the Jedi, and after that, it doesn't really matter. Because the sequel trilogy is garbage. I refuse to acknowledge its existence. And the prequel trilogy, it's like different levels of meh. Right? The worst of the prequel trilogy would have to be Attack of the Clones because of all that, like, that Anakin and Padme side story is just such a slog fest. And it's like not even remotely believable that this woman would fall for this spoiled brat of a teenager. It's like, oh yeah, what would a senator be attracted to? How about a whiny teenager? Yeah,
See, as soon as they went into all the Padme stuff, I totally lost interest in Star Wars.
See, now I can watch Attack of the Clones, but I have to follow Obi-Wan through it, right? If you just watch Obi-Wan's investigation into the clone army, then it's not bad. But as soon
Now, I
as
think
it-
I did
as
watch
it
that.
switches back to Anakin and Padme, it's just garbage.
Yeah, that's like I said. I've been off and on with them. You know, I would streaming is the worst thing ever because I can start watching a movie the second it loses my interest. You know.
Right. It's like changing the channel now. It's not like, you know.
Oh, it is.
And incidentally, like older Generation X dudes, like changing the channel is something different too, because it's like we didn't have the internet at our disposal. So the way we would watch television, we had to be home when a thing was airing and sitting in front of the television to watch it. Either that or we'd have to wait for rerun season, which could be like a year away.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, you know, back then, that was why water cooler talk was invented, because it made the things on television worth watching, because it gave you something to talk to your coworkers about by the water cooler.
Exactly. Seinfeld, stuff like that. Yeah, there's no more of that. Hell, even your regular television shows now, because my lady watches like the Chicago PhD or like all those different, I can't stand them, but she'll watch all those different shows, and you know, you don't have to be home to what they they come on TV, but it's still, even that channel, the local channel, is digital, and you can go to that channel and you can go scroll through their movies and you can watch it anytime you want.
Right. Because it used to be you'd go to work and be like, hey, how's it going? Did you watch so and so? Right. But now that question is pointless, because, you know, back when we were asking that question, there were like 10 options for what you might have watched that night. You know, but now there's like at any single moment, you could go on the internet and watch like 100,000 different things.
No, exactly.
Like there's probably no two people watching the same thing unless they're watching it together, like anywhere in the country.
And the platform we're on is a perfect example of that. You can find anything on YouTube.
Yep.
Right. I don't even watch television anymore.
I don't either. Man,
if I want to watch something, I find it on the internet and I watch it there.
Yeah, it's been 2 years at least since I've sat down in my living room and flicked on my 70. Now, mind you, different story come football season, but whenever the Chiefs are playing here, I'm like, nope, TV's mine, shut up. But yeah, it's been a couple of years for me since I've actually sat down and watched a show.
Yeah, the world is changing, man. The internet has definitely changed. Like, just so the social order has been changed by the internet. You know, when I was in school, they would ask, you know, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the answers were like doctor, lawyer, actor, football player, police officer, fireman, you know. And now, like, from what I understand, the answer, like, half the time is influencer.
Oh no. I want to be employed full time by TikTok. That would be so good.
Right? And then they like judge each other based on how many followers they have.
That's a thing, man. Even my little 13-year-old, she's like, "Oh man, my thing got like 380 some odd likes and views, or I don't know, whatever she's talking about." And I'm like, okay, well, she was giving me a hard time. I was like,
honestly, it's all just meaningless button pushing.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Right? Because all those kids, they're following like 500-600 people themselves. There's no way they have enough time to like go watch all their shit.
Right.
It's just a bunch of like, you know, they're only liking that other person's stuff so that they'll like theirs.
exactly. I sit there and watch them doom scroll, flip up, tap on the like, flip up, tap on the like. Flip
Right,
up, tap on the like, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, their whole lives revolve around this fucking inconsequential back patting of each other. You know what I mean? It's like it serves no purpose. It's like those numbers mean nothing. They're not going to help you, like, you know, get a job or make money.
Oh.
Like, they all think they could be an influencer, but it's like 1 in 10,000 YouTubers actually like makes enough money at it to live off of.
And my thing is, what the fuck is an influencer? Somebody that doesn't have a job and lives on YouTube, like social media? Like, what do they actually, like, what are these people actually influencing people to go out and do? Like,
See, when you say influencer to me, I think like they're those van lifers, you know.
Well, that's one form of influencer, yeah. There's also the travel influencers who, like, you know, get their subscribers to pay for them to go on vacation all year.
which,
They
okay,
just videotape themselves on vacation.
but right, how is that considered? Like, what does that term influencer mean then? Like, are they trying to influence me to start up a social media, not have a job, not contribute, not be part of society, and just be a bum too?
I think that
I get lost on the term.
influence you to follow them and fucking give them money.
Nah, see, that doesn't. I'm not
If we're being
influencing.
honest, that's all it is.
No, 100%, and that's why it drives me
They're
nuts.
basically by influencer, what I think they mean is, look how good my life is. Don't you want to be like me?
Which, sure, I mean, I get that point of it, but it's such a fucking icky word to use for people that don't truly influence anybody, other than just to be like a nepo baby brat entitlement person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
I've always been hung up on that word because I literally was just watching a story, and I'm not trying to be a jerk to the person, but it was someone that is not in a normal state of living, and people are like, oh, this influencer's the best, and I'm thinking, how is this person that's, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like that's less than you, just because of literally where they're living in that their way of life, how is that influencing you who has a full-time job that doesn't have those disabilities or that situation? I just look at it as good for that person. They're managing a good life. I don't look at them as job-wise as an influencer. Maybe inspiration, like hope maybe another person in that position sees them and they're like, oh, they're doing really good. That means I could.
Yeah, look,
But
the
as
title
like
doesn't make sense to me either, but that's the
Yeah.
moniker they've given those people. So that's what I call
Oh,
it.
it's so well. You know what? I'm giving all of us here on this panel the moniker in the title of badass rich dudes. That's what we are, badass rich dudes. So that's what we are. You guys want to be a badass rich dude? Follow us for more videos. That's what we're going to start saying. It's just weird and yeah.
Yeah, look, I go to work, I collect toys. That's and I supply arms to opposing nations.
See, that's an influencer. You have a job and a career. Something
Right.
to aspire
you know
for.
what? There is something I influence, I guess. I influence people to send their children to the mines where they belong.
Yes. Absolutely.
Hand them
Now,
a
for that-
pickaxe. Let them learn a trade.
Man, build some character. That movie Holes, that was onto something with those kids just digging holes. They were getting to the mines. They were making the mines.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't understand all the hate for Shia LaBeouf. I love Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, me too. I zero hate for Shia LaBeouf. Do I understand him completely? No. But I understand him enough to know why he is the way he is, I think. And I love the dude. I love him.
I think he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, man. He was doing an interview, and I only watched a piece of it, but he was doing an interview with the cast from that Peanut Butter Falcon movie he did years ago. And just his realism with a guy that has real autism, and I'm like, he doesn't filter himself at all. He talks to this guy like a real fucking person. I love it. I think he's righteous. I don't even care.
Yeah, I like him in the Transformer movies. I've never really.
Yep.
Now I've seen a Transformer
Same.
movie I didn't care for, but it wasn't necessarily Shia LaBeouf's fault.
Yeah, that's fair. I like them.
But yeah, he's a staple. He was great in all those.
Yeah, Sam Witwicky, man. Like that's a character right there. So yeah, I like him quite a bit. I think he's highly, I don't even know if he's underrated, because he's definitely appreciated, but he's, like Prophet just said, I don't understand all the hate on him when he's not out there fucking ruining people's lives like other actors that get all these crazy accolades just because they play that political game and smile and kiss ass. Where no thanks. I'd rather sit and hang out with someone like Shia LaBeouf than say, ooh, I just rubbed shoulders with the cast of the Avengers. Like, if that makes sense.
Hey, I'm gonna put a link in the private chat. I'm not telling you to play this because I don't want you to get copywritten or anything.
Sure.
But you guys need to watch this like on your own. This is it's like this performance group doing a song called Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, geez.
And it's fucking incredible. You have to watch.
Yeah. I would definitely watch that. He is one of my celebrities that I genuinely am curious when I see a video pop up and I'm like, oh, yeah, what is he up to?
Just a little sample, like some of the lyrics are, he's brandishing a knife at Shia LaBeouf. Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, come on, bro. You have to check it out.
I love it. Yeah.
Watch it because you'll love it. It's hilarious.
Absolutely.
And anyone in the chat, go look up the Shia LaBeouf song, man. It's funny as hell. And stay to the end because there's a nice little surprise at the very end of the video. It's awesome.
And he's a great actor, too. He's a really good actor. I think he's really great. So,
but yeah,
works for me.
The link is in the private chat for YouTube. So yeah.
Okay.
Definitely check it out.
Getting ready to spark up the bong, I think, at almost 3 hours, I believe. I didn't really have much.
My icon.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole heck of a lot to really talk about. I mean, there's nothing specific.
Hey, Ace, can you copy that link that I put in the private chat into the regular chat? I can't put it there because I'm not like a moderator or whatever.
Yeah, let me see.
Jonathan had an interesting point. He
Copy.
said, y'all influenced by showing off toys and saying whether or not you should buy them. He did laugh at the end of it, so I take it more as a joke. But
You know what? That is more, that's more influential and more obtainable to the average person than these typical influencers that are like, ooh, look it, I'm eating this gourmet fucking meal here in Rome and I'm only 21 years old because I'm living off of my mom and dad's trust fund, and you people out there are so stupid you're going to follow me and pay me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I think there we go. I do declare that I just put it in their chat there.
Nice. Yeah, guys, check that link out, man. That video is hilarious.
He had domestic violence charges. That's where the recent hate comes from. Well, you know what? I personally did not hear of any of that. Not saying I'm dismissing it. I'm just saying I didn't hear any of that. And there might be proof, so I might be shooting myself in the foot, but we do live in a society where every guy that's been anything in their life has been scrutinized and had their finger pointed at them for some crime that they may or may not have done. So until I see it definitively saying he did it, I'm still going to support my guy Shia. Because
look, here's the thing, right? When it comes to like a great example would be when Kevin Spacey went through all that shit, and all of a sudden nobody wanted to watch Kevin Spacey movies. I'm like, all right, here's the thing. Kevin Spacey didn't make The Usual Suspects by himself. And by never watching The Usual Suspects again because Kevin Spacey's in it, it's like you're punishing the other like 500 people that worked on that movie for the wrongdoings of one guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I still, whatever allegations there are against Tom Hanks, I still think Forrest Gump's an amazing movie.
Right. You have to, like everything, you have to be able to separate reality from the fiction of it and shit. So,
right. Am I totally never going to watch another Tarantino film because Weinstein did what he did?
Right, exactly. No, you're 100% right. Because I didn't know, being a horror movie guy, I didn't know the guy that made both of them, but made the first Jeepers Creepers movie. He had, I don't know what the allegations or what the story was, but from another YouTuber listening to a review, he vaguely talked about all of these things that the director did or was accused of or arrested from or whatever. And he even says in his own videos, he goes, yeah, I know this guy did all these awful things, but he also made a movie that I personally enjoy. So how, and I completely understand that sentiment. It's just like that same conversation. Just because Dial of Destiny sucks doesn't mean Raiders sucks. Like, you have to split what you don't like from what you do like in reality from, the fantasy part of it. And 100%, I've thought of it so many times, Prophet, with the Weinstein thing, specifically with Kevin Smith movies, because the Weinsteins funded or produced or whatever a bunch of Kevin Smith movies. Does that mean I have to stop watching Kevin Smith movies and Jay and Silent Bob and all that shit?
Right. And I'll give you another example. All right. So in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, one of the greatest teen movies ever made, the guy who played Principal Rooney got convicted and went to prison.
Yep.
Right. Now, should I never watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off again?
Exactly. And so many more movies with Jeffrey Jones in them. Fucking
or Mom and Dad Save the Planet.
Yeah, man, you got, and of course, everybody's favorite movie in this panel, Prophet, Howard the Duck. He's in Howard the Duck.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on that. The opinions of Ace and Ace's Place do not reflect the opinions of the Prophet Director. Howard the Duck is one of the worst movies ever made.
I thought of you, Prophet, today and M3 when I was in Walmart because they have Howard the Duck on 4K HD or whatever the fuck it is, and I was like, oh my god, they would love this.
I'm sorry, but to me that's a bunch of nonsense because it wasn't filmed in 4K. So putting it in 4K is not going to improve anything.
No. I have it on Blu-ray. It looks fine. It is what it is. You still get to see some duck boobies. I'm happy with it. And I still think it's a great, well, no, I don't think it's a great movie. I think it's a very fun movie. That
movie ruined Leah Thompson for me.
I don't know, man. That scene where she got Ducky all hot and bothered. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not taking sloppy seconds from a duck.
I mean, I don't know what the alternatives were before the duck, but at least I know with the duck, it's like, it's a duck. It is what it is.
She was in so many like movies back then. She was like definitely something all of us teenage boys like had a crush on when we were young.
Yeah, beautiful woman. And you know, in 2019, I went to a Boston Fan Expo in Boston, and it was Michael J. Fox was there, Christopher Lloyd. What the fuck is Biff's name? Wilson. Tom Wilson was there, and Leah Thompson was there. And man, just standing like 10 feet from them, she still was a super beautiful woman as she got older. Like, she aged very well. And just being that close to those four people was really fucking radical. Absolutely cool. But it was super, I mean, it's sad to see anybody in a bad state of life, but it's I don't know why it hurts the heart so much to see Michael J. Fox in his situation. Like, it feels like a family member that I've never had before. When I saw him sitting there, and Christopher Lloyd, who is way older than him, you know, is the one standing there hugging him and holding, he was rubbing his shoulders as Michael J. Fox is sitting there trying to do autographs and stuff. And it just was sad to see that, because it's like, this guy was like, he was the man in the 80s and the 90s. This was the guy, like, when I first saw Teen Wolf,
rough, man.
It sucks. I hated seeing that. I hated seeing him like that.
One of my favorite Michael J. Fox movies, I mean, obviously the favorite is Back to the Future, but right after Back to the Future, The Frighteners. I don't know if you guys have seen The Frighteners.
Oh, The Frighteners is awesome.
That movie is great. And incidentally, it was directed by the same guy who directed the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he did The Frighteners. I don't know why his name is slipping my my brain right now. Ace, who directed Lord of the Rings?
I don't mean to cut you off, but did the stream cut off right there at all, or no?
No,
I saw.
You were the only one.
Yeah, I saw you.
Okay, I might have to end the stream. My phone feels like it's been sitting on top of a volcano. It is super hot, and that's why it just shut me out, because it's overheating. But I missed Prophet. What was your favorite Michael J. Fox movie?
Outside of Back to the Future, it's The Frighteners.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
And I was saying The Frighteners is directed by the
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, dude.
So Peter Jackson directed The Frighteners.
We just watched that movie, my daughter and I, for her first time on Sunday last week. Fucking love that movie. Love The Frighteners. That is my favorite Michael J. Fox movie as well. It's just
one of my favorite visuals. One of my favorite visuals in the whole thing is when the agent gets his head shot off. And his real head like explodes, and you see his ghost head right there in the place.
It's beautifully done.
Yeah, it's so
And
good.
yeah.
That movie is amazing.
And it is the fact that the guy that directed the Lord of the Rings trilogy directed the Frighteners. You would never know it unless you read his name in the credits, because they don't feel like the same director at all. And
and
I think that's
the villain is played by Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey.
right, which, man, it makes me want to watch it again. What a good fucking movie. And then the guy that's the weird detective. He is oh my God, what is the movies he's in?
Oh, he's in a lot of movies. That guy.
Yeah, but you're
Hey, you talking about Tim Robbins?
Not Tim
Nope.
Robbins. The guy, the agent that gets his head blown off, the occult agent. He's been in like
Reanimator.
He was the Reanimator. He was in,
Yes.
he's been in like so
Reanimator.
many different episodes of Star Trek, both old and new.
Yeah, he was one of those really quirky, fun character actors that you never were going to get just a boring character with whatever he was in. So that's just what a fun, 90s, 2000s movie to go back and just enjoy. It's so fun. But I wanted to, it literally cut right off when you were about to say it. And I said to myself, he's going to say The Frighteners. That's just a phenomenal movie. So I wanted to make sure that I knew that's what you were going to say. But fellers, like I said, my phone is super hot, which 3 hours, pretty good, but we've gone longer with. I mean, I did a 9-hour stream one time with this phone, so who knows?
Holy crap.
Other than that, we're going to burn it, and then we're going to churn it, and we're going to get the hell out of here. I don't know if that made any sense. I know churning it is for butter and stuff, so I don't know. So, gentlemen, if you will. And there we go. Ah, yes, that feels so much better on the insides. I can see Smoking Joe's over there. I saw
I can't see.
Oh, god dang. All right, well, gentlemen, I appreciate you jumping in here and chit-chatting with this idiot for a little while. I gotta get this splinter out of my hand. It's still fucking hurt. I've been messing with it this whole time. My hand is now all swollen. But
remember, get some vinegar. Rub some vinegar on it.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. I do believe I have vinegar downstairs. If not, I don't know.
This is how you get rid of a splinter. You find out what it wants, and then you lure it out with that.
What do you want? What do you want? It wants to stay in my hand. Oh my God, we become one. We're embedded to each other. This is my splinter. This.
I don't know who it was earlier, but yeah, they said you're going to turn into a deadite.
Oh.
But because of your hand right there, man. Get that chainsaw.
Right.
Right. You know what would be great, Ace, if the next time you came on, you had like a glove that made your hand look like a robot hand.
I wonder. Oh, I got it right here. I got my robot hand. So, if anybody's seen the TV show Ash vs. Evil Dead,
Ace, I have to say, I cannot believe that you missed the opportunity. If you saw what part of you was on camera, you should have done this to us.
I knew what it was, and I was just letting you guys look. But when I cut my hand off, I've got the robotic gauntlet that Ash had. I forgot I have it.
Nice.
Oh, right there. Oh. This thing's badass. Oh, are the batteries finally dead? Wow. The batteries are finally dead in it.
If I were gonna buy an Infinity Gauntlet, like I wouldn't buy the Thanos sized one. I would buy the Iron Man sized one.
See, okay, I don't know if you know, but this is obviously all fucking solid, thick plastic.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
We were selling those for $100 at the comic store I used to work at.
Yeah, well, I was gonna get the small Iron Man one too, because I had the regular, Nano Gauntlet, the big one, but then they came out with the small one. But the small one it's just like a rubber glove with plastic mold pieces on it. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I want it to be all chunky and plasticky, but it literally is just like a rubber glove.
If you look at the way that it was on Iron Man's hand in the scene, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, but
because Iron Man's suit is like that nanofiber, and any
right.
of the armor pieces on it get used up as his suit gets beat, right? Because remember when he was fighting Thanos in Infinity War, and there's less and less of his suit each time he like hits Thanos with something, right? Because there's only so many nanomites, and they all have a purpose. Like he had to take armor off of his leg to make the spike he tried to stab Thanos with.
But that's logical. It looks like shit when it's plastic. I didn't want to have to be, the dickhead that just straight up says what I'm always thinking, but it looks like fucking shit as it's plastic. I don't give a fuck.
I haven't seen it in person, so I'll have to take your judgment as fact in this.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's fact. Someone else might think it looks good, but I think it looks like shit as plastic because it looks rubber. It looks like rubber. If the nano machines, I get that. It's liquid. It's basically a liquid form, but it still holds that metal look. But the rubber just looks like it's a rubber glove with the plastic.
I saw that at Spirit Halloween last year, and it looks like a Halloween, like if it had hair and claws on it, like a wolf glove. It's that thick vinyl. Yeah, and I've been like, oh, it's kind of cool looking, but I think they wanted like $140 for it. It was like, no way in hell.
That's the thing too. For that price, that's the kicker. Like this, $100 for this. Did I really think that's worth it? Not really. But I mean, it's fucking huge. It looks like the real goddamn thing. So I was like, well, why not? But
I'd buy that for $100.
Some of them are stupid expensive, but like they have a new one coming out where it's from the Daredevil TV show where it's his cowl and then you get his two little sticks. I don't know if you can attach them and make one big stick, but that's cool as shit. That is very cool. They have from X-Men 97, they've got Magneto's helmet. They've got Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin's helmet. I used to have a bunch. I had, like I said, the Nano Gauntlet. I had Black Panther's helmet. I still have Ant-Man's helmet. I had Iron Man's. I have a Iron Man one, but it's all black and white with the Punisher skull painted on it. That one I've kept. The shield I have for Captain America was a custom-made metal shield that I actually have. I've got one of the pumpkin bombs, one of the Goblin's pumpkin bombs from the Spider-Man movies as these Marvel Legends things. They are really insane. If you want to be a prop collector, it's all out there. They make Doctor Strange's necklace with the actual time stone in it that you can take out and all of that crap. And it's all awesome. But $100 a piece for each one of them.
I did see
that's like, well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like if you're gonna collect 1-to-1 scale, then collect that. If you're collecting 1/6, then collect that. Like, how much space do you really have in your house to collect all these different scales?
No, agreed. And that's why it's one of the reasons I got rid of a lot of those things was one, I wanted to trade at my local toy shop and get, better stuff that made more sense to what I'm doing now. But all of that gear stuff in my old apartment, I had probably, 6.5 foot shelf above my TV. And that's where I put all of those giant, prop pieces. Thor's hammer. I still have Thor's hammer. But yeah, if you don't specifically have a spot for them, like when we moved here, I was like, where the fuck am I going to put them? I don't have that shelf in that same spot. Like I don't have that type of wall now. So that gauntlet is the only one that I have sitting up on a shelf. The other ones, like I said, I traded or they're in the boxes still. So
Yeah.
but and it literally started off with the gauntlet. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I think that was the first one they ever made. So they didn't make a bunch of them at the time. And then the hammer, my best friend at the time bought that one for me for my birthday. And then it just became I'll just keep getting them. I'll just keep buying these things. And the last one I got was the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin Pumpkin Bomb. And just that alone was fucking like $50. It's like it's the size of an apple. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But it is really cool. It is very cool. It lights up, it talks. But that's the other thing. You want to call these things Marvel Legend movie props or whatever, replicas. The fucking Green Goblin Pumpkin Bomb has the Green Goblin talking on it, but it's not Willem Dafoe's voice. Like, you couldn't even get a sound-alike and make me think like what I'm buying now sounds like from the movie. Now it sounds like some asshole pretending to be the Green Goblin. So that shouldn't have been that much money because you didn't even get the actor to voice it over. So
Exactly. Why not put movie clips in it? What the hell?
yes, shit. For people that don't know, even Tom Hanks, he doesn't do the voiceovers for like the video games or like the toys and stuff like that for Toy Story. His brother does it. His brother sounds just fucking like him. Does that bother me? No, because they're at least trying. They're trying to do it. And they got the next best thing if Tom Hanks didn't want to do it at least. So, a little credit there, but fuck you, Marvel. Trying to get all my money, and it's just like they're Marvel Legends. You want so much money for your figures, but then you don't give me no cool accessories. You turds.
Yeah, I got that's why I only collect the MCU Marvel Legends. Like I got that Cowboy Deadpool, and that spinning gun effect on him is awesome.
Nice.
And the character in the movie was played by Matthew McConaughey, so now I have a Matthew McConaughey figure in my collection.
All right. I like it.
See, now I do have one question for you. I pass a shop that sells mannequins for $15. If I stop and I buy, say, 3 of these mannequins, and I put my Deadpool costume on it, and my Star-Lord, and my Optimus Prime, are they 1-to-1 figures?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know how I would mask me dragging those into the garage. My woman would be like, what the hell are you doing now?
Easy. I know how you can figure that out so you can get them in there. You simply just put them in black garbage bags. Take them apart, of course.
Oh, okay.
Put them in black garbage bags. Make sure you puncture a hole in it and stick one of the arms out. And then you just drag it across the yard like you're struggling and look around all manic-like. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I swear. No one will think you're crazy or a murderer. No one.
Or maybe get a large rug and just lay the pieces in it and try and roll it up in the rug and carry it in the garage. I might lose an arm or a leg, or a head might roll out, but
and if you lose an arm or a leg, you just yell real loud, "You son of a bitch, this is why we're in this situation." Really just emphasize the frustration of what's happening.
No, the trick is you roll them up in the rug in one piece, and then you dismember them when you get to
oh, there you go.
You just gotta have fun with it. You just really gotta have fun with it. Like for Christmas one year, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get my own mannequin, dress it up as Santa Claus, have him hanging off the roof like he got all hung up in the Christmas lights and now he's fucking dead. And Merry Christmas! Fucking Santa got drunk on top of the roof and he died. And what are we gonna do? What the hell? This is fucked up.
I've often thought about like buying a mannequin and dressing him like Alfred and just having him pose like with one hand out to hang my coat on and the other one holding a tray for my keys and wallet. And
There
just
you
have
go.
him like right inside my front door. Just come in the house. Hey, Alfred, give him my coat and my keys.
Hook up some sort of motion thing to it in like a voice box, and it just, good evening, Master Prophet. Just as you're walking by him. That would be cool as shit, man. Creepy. It would be creepy to other people because they just wouldn't understand the ingenuity of it. But that would be cool as shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've always wanted an Alfred mannequin inside my front door, just like wearing the butler suit with the tails.
Yeah. I mean, I keep a 7-foot tall animatronic werewolf in my living room because I've always thought that would be cool. And then one day I did it, and I do think it's cool. So, yeah, having a little butler, Alfred butler, that would be cool as shit. And mannequins for $15, that's a good deal, man.
And they're the $15 ones are the ones that are just like the torso on the stand. I'm like, that's all I would really need for most. And it's got a head. They have heads and, chests and, I'm like, that would be kind of cool. You could like drape the coat over there. I could, work out and they do have ones with hands on them and stuff like that were all $15. They had a huge pallet of them. When I drove by, I was like, what the hell am I looking at? It took me a minute. Looks like a pallet of human bodies over there. They had a huge sign out, $15, mannequins. I was like,
Right. I wonder. I'm going to just do a quick search because now I'm curious how much mannequins go for on Amazon.
So I was too. I can imagine my lady walk in here and be like, how much did you pay for that?
Well, you can go to like, a Michael's or whatever, what do they call those kind of stores? Like a hobby store kind of deal or whatever. Yeah, you can get just the styrofoam mannequin head for like $15-20. Like, so a full fucking, or half a body at least, that would be fun to have. Joe, you and I've talked about our costumes alike. That would be fun as shit to have like, imagine that. A half a body of a mannequin. You put your Skeletor mask on it. You find like a purple robe or whatever to throw on them, and then you got a cool Skeletor prop sitting there.
Yeah,
that'd be fun as hell. I like that, man. If I was in that,
it's looking like average price is like $60 after shipping.
Wow.
Okay, well, 15's not too bad then. I may have to go stuff some bodies in the van.
All right, all right, Ross, you're gonna have to take a back seat because now the mannequins are riding shotgun.
Because that's the thing. I mean, I don't just have I have the costume, but I bought like the upgraded helmets or the upgraded hood for Deadpool. I've got the 2 swords. I've got the 2 golden Desert Eagles. I went out and bought a belt, painted it brown. I bought an actual set of boots for it. Real live, like leather. Yeah, I mean the whole deal. My brother-in-law, whenever he came up, we were taking a bunch of pictures, and everybody's like, "Ooh," coming and taking pictures with me. And I pulled off the mask, and he's like, "Holy crap! I didn't know that was you." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Then the best part would have been if you went full, with it, and you burnt your face, and you just, it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go full method. I'm gonna singe my face. I'm gonna make it look all, melted like Deadpool's. And I'm really gonna blow people's minds. That would have been the next step, Joe.
You know what? Honestly, the thought of that is I would have done the Pee Wee Herman and like taped my face all up underneath the mask, and then you pull it up, you're like, ah!
And then just do the I'm listening to reason. That's so funny, man. That's exactly the type of shit that I expect. I want people to be like that. That's so funny. That would have been hysterical. Good stuff right there. Well, I think that's a great note to end it on a taping up your face Deadpool note. So, Smellas, I appreciate you for coming on here and spreading the knowledge. Prophet is over there pointing. Now, I know his picture is him pointing at an airplane, but he's actually pointing at he's trying to point at the engine or the turbine of that airplane and saying, if your children do not get in the mines, you are going in that engine because that's where they belong and this is where you belong. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm reading that picture.
No, that would be a complete waste of a perfectly good engine.
Okay, fair enough. So there you go, folks. Prophet, thank you very much for popping in here and chitting and chat. Nope, Dr. Claw making an appearance. There he is. The hand. Now, Joe, actually, I wanted to ask you because I haven't looked. How close are you to 1,000 right now?
You know, I was looking at that yesterday, I think, and I'm at like 966, 965. YouTube's kind of funny. They up and down you like 5 or 10 every other day. So, like 40 away, but I don't want to. I mean, you guys that do this, and I mean, Prophet, I don't know if you're like me. I just don't want to. I'm cool with my hands. I'm fine here. But I will at 1,000 subscribers. We're going to do a full face reveal, and then I'm going to throw all this AI slop at you that I've been making because it's just funny.
Oh my God, you guys, it's going to blow your mind, all the ridiculous shit he's been doing. I have had the front row seat to see what the hell this mastermind has done. And he's pushed me into the, doing some weird AI stuff myself. And it's
That's
pretty
right,
silly and
Karen
fun.
Ace.
Karen Ace, that's right. I was going to do another one today, but I didn't want to. I got pulled out of it. It was a scene from... I'm going to draw a blank on the movie, but it was Fight Club. It was a scene from Fight Club where Edward Norton and Brad Pitt are kind of having their weird dialogue, and then it said add you to the remix or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what would I do in this scene? And I'm like, I'll just come in and ruin and spoil the movie at this point. Like that'll be my Karen Ace moment and be like, these two are arguing with each other. That's weird because they're both the same fucking person. And just, spoil the movie essentially.
Oh, you could have done it even simpler and just said, why is this jackass talking to himself?
Right, exactly. Something as simple as that. But then I was like, I don't really want to.
Like he completely ignores Brad Pitt and just looks right at Ed Norton and says that, says, why is this jackass talking to himself?
Yeah, exactly. So that's good shit. So yeah, definitely you'll be sharing your stuff. And me, myself, and Irene, like you said, Joe, YouTube will fuck with you. You'll get that, that mark that you want, and then the next day it'll be dropped down like 2 subscribers. And you're like, you sons of bitches, you're playing with my emotions. Before I messaged you, I finally got that 780, I sat on it for like 4 hours, waiting for it to like drop, and then be like, okay, there's the reality. So we're steadily at 780. When I get to that 800, I will commit. I will eat a cricket. I will eat a cricket. Why? There's no fucking why. Don't question it, because the more I question it, the more I'll say I'm not going to do it, and I've already committed to it. So
now I tell you what, I'll start shopping on Amazon for you if you want. You don't have any like dairy allergies or anything? I just want to make sure.
I don't have any allergies to anything.
I got a box that I'm going to be sending you with that Wolfman, so I can find get you a nice crunchy cricket, maybe a ranch cricket, something like you want original cricket flavor.
This is the best part. I work at a job where we have crickets 24/7. I have at any given time downstairs in my living room at least 50 crickets at any given time. There's 50 crickets in a bin. So this is something when I'm on that live stream, I'm literally just going to have the bin, reach in, grab a cricket. It'll be alive. I will eat a live cricket.
Poor cricket.
That poor cricket, that fucking cricket cost me 15 cents. Those things are expensive for a cricket.
They are expensive.
Man.
Whenever I had that chameleon, she almost broke me with crickets. Whew.
That's the thing. I've got my bearded dragon. He can eat 50 crickets in one fucking sitting and it not faze him. So there's him, and then I have my leopard gecko. But the cool thing is, The leopard gecko, she strictly will only eat things that are alive. She's a straight up predator. Like, she loves to hunt. Him, he's just a fat, lazy turd. You can drop something in front of him and he's just going to sit there and lap it up and just eat it. He don't care if it's alive or dead. He will eat it. So I can split the difference. Like, I can buy, dried food for him and then the live ones for her, but still give him the live ones and give her the live ones as well. But it's fucking expensive for crickets. But that's how it's gonna go. I'll probably put a little bit of maybe some sprinkled powdered flavoring on the cricket for myself. But other than that, we're just gonna eat that son of a bitch when we get to 800. And wait till you see what's gonna happen when we get to 1,000 subscribers.
Holy moly!
I don't know.
I don't think you should put anything on the cricket. I think you should just eat it plain, so that you can give us a genuine assessment of the taste afterwards.
I don't want the gookie. I don't want the gookiness on the inside to be my flavor palette. Like, but I'm gonna do it either way. I have said this on lives. I'm saying it live now. I will not back out. I will eat this cricket. But Joe said when he gets to 1,001 subscribers, he will eat a what do they call them? Oh, that's right. A big fucking nasty dirty earthworm.
Ew. I can't. I'm not. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'll never reach. That's why I'll never reach that level of subscribers, because I'm never gonna eat any weird shit.
Prophet, just eat weird shit for the sake of it. You know what? Fuck this. Screw the subscribers. Let's just eat some crickets next week here live on the stream, right? Or no?
Just for fun.
You know what? Actually, my flight is leaving. I'll see you guys later.
That's brilliant. That's fucking awesome. And I'm a man of my word. I will eat the cricket. So,
well, I'll hold you to it. I'm granting you some sauce. You dip it in a little chili sauce or
I wouldn't be opposed to putting a little bit of my favorite hot sauce in the whole world is, I think it's my favorite, is Cholula's hot sauce.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's if you're gonna have hot sauce, the hot cannot be the emphasis of it. You cannot have a sauce that's so hot or overly hot to where there's no flavor. You have to be able to enjoy what you're eating unless you're literally doing a hot challenge. Then there you go. Cholula's, you can taste the vinegar, you can taste the peppers, you can taste the chilies. It's really good. I might put a little dab on my cricket. Hell, I might even let the little cricket eat a little bit of hot sauce, and that might put it in a ketonic state, and it might be okay to eat at that point. I don't know.
Well, there you go. I watched that Cooking Around the World with the guy that goes to like Korea and Thailand. They're big on grabbing a big handful of crickets and throwing them in a black greasy skillet until they pop, and then we eat these all day.
Right. That's genuinely why I offered being like, I'll eat a cricket, because not here in New York, I've never seen it, but in New Hampshire, when we go to the beaches and stuff, in like a lot of their gas stations, on the counters, they have lollipops with crickets inside of them, chocolate bars with the crickets inside of them, and they even have little boxes of seasoned dried crickets. So it's not, what's the word? I've been desensitized to the idea that you can eat a cricket. It's not gross on me anymore. The idea that's gross to me is it fucking popping in my mouth.
Now, from what I understand, watching The Lion King, that's the best part.
Oh. That visually just happened in my head. Oh my God, Hakuna Matata, nada.
That's the exact scene that I saw the exact same thing. I had to share it. On that note, Ace, your phone's probably about ready to fry an egg, brother. Have a good evening, my man.
Thanks for that visual stimulant, my friend. I appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, that's right, boys and ghouls, I appreciate every single one of you mofos for stopping in, checking out, hanging and banging with Aces Place 22, Profit Director, Joe Prime 1986. They're always here. They're always there. Wherever they are, make sure you're listening to what they gotta say. Joe, wait a minute, hold on. Why does it say, Joe, it doesn't show you as a moderator right now, but you are. Queen, I thought you were one too. Interesting. Either way, you got about 20 minutes till the Casual Toy Collectors show begins. He said he was going to pop in and hang out, but he never did. Said he had a friend come over. I don't know, but whatever. Go over and check out Kaz and Bruce. My nose is itching. I had a bloody nose. Can you tell? Is it still bloody? At one point during this stream, I had a bloody nose and it dripped, not down on my shirt, but down like, you could feel it on my mustache. Ugh! I don't know why that happened. But the ADD is all over the place. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Go check out Kaz and Bruce at 10 o'clock. Casual Toy Collector right here on YouTube. It is Flex Friday. I don't have much to flex, really, if anything. If you missed out what I picked up, your boy picked up this Lord Zed Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figure. Absolutely awesome. I'll do a video on that at some point. Next week, I'm hoping to have a lot of videos up. I've been sitting on a library of them. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that good shit. And shout out to the Hinderer Collector 41 with the hookups that he got me, with the Jackal from Halo. We got the Beetleborg, the Golden Beetleborg. We've got Donatello from the Toon line of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then this wicked cool Anglio. Get it? Anglio, because it's an Ankylosaurus. Ninja Turtle figure, dinosaur figure. It's really fucking sweet. I've never seen that before in my life other than Hinderer having one. We did a pretty sweet trade. I got that. He's going to get some stuff. Make sure you check out that video when he pops it up. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. You didn't think I was going to say that, did you? But I did. So check out Joe Prime 1986 this Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be there, possibly as... oh, shit. The reigning, the defending, the best champion of all time of the Living Room Wrestling League, Ace. So hopefully I will beat the kid. She will not beat me. She will not win. And y'all will witness greatness. I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself tonight. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Cry. I don't work on the weekends, but I'm going to pick up some extra hours tomorrow, and I'm going in to save the day, because that's what heroes do. Not all heroes wear capes, folks. But most heroes smoke marijuana. So, on that note, we're going to spark up one more. We're going to cheers to the friends and the family and all the pals and the allies of the Aces armies that have come through tonight. From Joe Prime. Let's read off a couple of them, actually. Joe Prime, Queen Bee, Jonathan Rowe. You know what, Jonathan Rowe? Thank you for being in here. If you're still listening, you're always over in the icon stuff and you got that well of knowledge. I appreciate you bringing that over here, because oftentimes I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you being here to fill in all the blanks of what I miss. Thanks, man. And, I didn't see that. Cousin William, I hope you have a great night, my friend. Jeffrey Combs was the agent, also voiced Ratchet in Transformer Prime. There we go. I didn't even see that. TKD Bar, my brother, thank you very much. Rob, I hope you're doing very well. If anything is bothering you, I hope you're just having a chill night, man. Fuck all that nonsense that, all the bogus stuff that happens in life. Thank you, Caleboo, for popping in here, liking and subscribing. Seafrost, Tokyo, Doe Studios, Kaz, the Iacon Files himself and everybody else in between. Joe Prime, again, thank you for sharing this and streaming it with all your pals that come on over and hang out with us over here. So, my friends, this one's for you. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say, baby. Love, peace, and pizza cookies.
I'm Ace. Welcome to my place.